Hello everyone. In theory, I have set this up correctly and everything will go fine and smoothly and everything's not going to go weird as fuck. Probably, maybe, hopefully. I'm always tired, but we'll see how this happens. Alright, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Congrats on Steve getting first. Welcome in Crepa. Welcome in Azario. Welcome in Wazi, Wood. And it's good to see all of you fine folks popping in. If you guys haven't checked out my wonderful and lovely players, please do so. They check out right there. Or you guys can check out all of the heroes that you guys can see for the day. All the little blurs were made by all of my friend Bendos, so you guys can check them out if you guys wish to. But greetings, dear spirits, and welcome to the Tables of Tartarus, a division of Purgatory Corner, where fate is bound by dice and stories are carved into eternity. I'm your storyteller, Sinspeaks, and today we're going to be continuing the tale of King's Kindness with my friend Bendos, Andres, Ortus, Callista, Grail, and Odette. Hi, guys.
Hello.
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 Take your seat to the table and let the threads destiny unravel before you. Every story has a reader. You should always share your stories. Alrighty, we're going to be starting on Andres' side this week. We're going to be doing our usual little prompt. And this prompt is primarily for us to get more into your head or into your character's head, depending on the prompt. If you guys, as viewers, wish to use this prompt in order to see more into your own character's head, be that OC, for your own original content, or for a story that you really like, or fandom that you're in, you guys are more than welcome to. Highly suggest doing so. You can even post them in the side chat if you'd like to. But otherwise, we're going to move right into it. Andres, if you could change one thing about your past, what would it be, and why would your character choose to change it?
See, that's a difficult one given with his background and everything, that he didn't really have much to have in the beginning anyway. And then when he got recruited, that kind of went out the window of what he wanted. Because he doesn't have growing up, he doesn't have wants. I mean, so I don't think he would want to change anything. Maybe habit, if anything, would probably have to be his habit of... Oh shit, does he even have probably his tail, get his giveaway for his tail for emotions and stuff.
Okay, interesting. Alrighty. Ortus, if you could change one thing about your past, what would it be, and why would your character choose to change it?
I think he would definitely want to change the events that led up to him breaking his sword. You know, with his friend dying in front of him and forgetting to there was a reason that I made up for how they got captured, but I can't remember what it was. But it was his fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'd probably change all that.
Interesting. Okay. I like it. Callista, if you could change one thing about your past, what would it be, and why would your character choose to change it?
Great question. It's a bit of a thinker.
Is in my opinion, at least, a very good question. Yes.
Callista's got quite a happy backstory. She's not the kind of person
from the Feywild's
who.
drugs and all.
Listen. I don't know. Maybe it was like her medication. They're just like calling it candy is the only way to get her to eat it. Actually, I don't know. due to the way she is, she doesn't like regretting things. She takes everything in stride and learns from it. That's just kind of the way she be, and she's got a very happy backstory. I think, well, air quote, happy for a D&D backstory. I'd say if there's one thing she could change, with all the knowledge she has now, she would probably pay more attention. She would go back in time and pay more attention to her more social auntie, now that she realizes how lacking her own social skills are. It is something she would like to improve on, and if there was something she could change, she would go back and she would pay more attention.
Okay.
And yeah, just be better with people.
Cool. Alrighty. Grail, if there's one thing that you could change about your past, what would it be, and why would they choose to change it?
I think Grail has, I guess, a similar belief to Callista in that you don't change the past because it defines who you are now. But I think there's certainly a part of him, and like everything that's happened to him has sort of led him down the current path he's on, which he believes is, I guess, his destiny. It's what he's meant to do, but it doesn't mean that there isn't a part of him that, you know, kind of wishes that he'd never had to make the decisions that he'd had to lead the village against all of those bandits, to have like lost his connection with the gods. And you know, a part of him does wish that he didn't have to, you know, kind of, you know, become a martyr. So I think there's a part of him that wishes for that, even though he probably wouldn't change it.
Okay, I like that. Alrighty. And Odette, if you could change one thing about your past, what would it be, and why would they choose to change it?
Oh, yeah, no, Odette wouldn't change anything, because changing things implies you have regrets, and Odette doesn't have regrets, so there's nothing to change, because she's perfect.
She's like, nah, I'm good, bitches. I'm good.
Yeah, no, she's perfect. Everything she's done, she would do again.
You know what? Fair enough. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for your answers. I do like being able to see a little bit more into your guys' heads, and honestly, the lack of changing things is like as important as necessarily changing things, because it really shows like how your character kind of views things, how they see or don't see things, whether they would change things like Ortus because they want to change that aspect and not really think about how that would affect the future, or if they're like Odette, where it's like she doesn't believe there is something to change, or Andres, who doesn't see something to change aside from the physicality of his movements. So it's always really interesting to see the differences and the ways that they shape and see the world itself. But yeah, so last episode, if I recall correctly, you guys were within the town. Was it last episode that you guys were dealing with Pride, or was it that you guys were dealing
Rage
with
baiting the
dealer?
hell out of old
Yeah.
Percy.
All right, I believe, yeah, you guys saw Penny healing someone, who honestly, by almost all rights, should not be alive in any way, shape, or form at this point. But she managed to heal him with non-divine magic. You guys rage baited the absolute fuck out of Percy. Specifically, Andres and Callista were rage baiting the absolute crap out of him, while Odette was gaining valuable information about not only the basement, but also shuffling his furniture, purely just to insult him at that point. It was fucking great. And then I believe you guys went and went out to the outskirts, where Odette kind of explained how the weird brain thingy worked to the best of her ability, and then y'all talked about the idea of what he could be, and then you guys summoned the dealer. Got a lot of information out of her, primarily the information that Mr. Percival Pride is in fact the sin of pride itself in physical form. There are other sins as well that are currently, to the best of your guys' knowledge, either being dealt with or being contained by the other group that you guys had interacted with. which I don't think you guys ever got a proper name for them. Funny enough. And so you guys also asked about Percival Pride's weaknesses, I suppose. And she explained that usually speaking, he has 3 to 4 pillars. One which is personal attachment, one which is forced attachment, and one which is general adoration. Which you guys so far have assumed is the guy locked in the basement, everyone around him, and something. You guys also asked if there was a 4th person. Odette attempted to swindle that information out of the dealer. Didn't quite succeed, but she found it so funny that Odette tried that she gave it anyways, because no one tries that with her. It's fucking hilarious. And yeah, I believe that's where you guys ended, was with the idea of how the fuck do we kill a being that doesn't die? So how would you guys like to deal with that?
I think the plan was we were going to somehow expose him to the rest of the people in some way, shape, or form.
Something like that.
I think I remembered someone mentioned asking Father Morgan about if Percival had any other close attachments to find that other pillar of who could potentially even like this asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, willingly.
Oh, come on, I feel like we should all be able to give the answer here. It's Penny.
Yeah.
I was gonna
gotta
say
be Penny.
Penny.
Could be Penny.
Gotta be Penny. Both in and out of universe, this makes sense. Even Grail would come to this conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is my 2 cents.
Alright then. What'd you guys like to do? Andres, what are you doing?
The genie's still there.
The genie.
Yeah.
No, she vanished. If you have a specific
believe he would be
question, she could
contemplating on trying to-
potentially answer it. Hmm?
No, he was just more so curious of
Okay.
what the fuck it is.
I think she established that he was some kind of creature from the Seven Hells.
It seems... I don't know, it was kind of very roundabout. It took us a lot to get her to give some kind of straightforward answer because, God, does she
Yeah.
fucking yap.
Yeah, she does. She's so good at that.
Was he complaining about yappers?
Listen, the difference.
Okay.
Yeah. Biggest thing is that there is man inside of Percival's basement that we need to get to it too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ortus, what are you planning?
Figure that for you.
I don't know yet.
Fair enough. Callista, what are you planning?
I mean, what we need to do is, like, figure out a way to break an entire town's faith at once,
Mm-hmm.
and then unkidnap a guy.
Yeah. Could always plant
just
seeds
trying
of
to
doubt.
think. I'm just trying to think if the nature of the town being so loyal would be due to Percival Pride's charisma or due to another influence, like brainwashing or you know, the thing going on with the town.
Father
Because that
Morgan?
does seem to be like a higher power thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
it seems
I'm
that.
thinking.
Oh,
Bro? What are you saying, bro?
Whoa.
I think Andreas' goal is to get man out of basement. Wants to know what that man is.
Nice.
Why man there? And if I recall, he did
Sorry, I
feel
think
some kind of.
Scuttle somehow just turned on my laptop and started blaring sound.
That,
My
that
work
makes
laptop. I don't know
sense.
how he managed to do that, but I'm hearing like sound coming from him. Like, wait, what the fuck?
We just heard like an ooh, and then you went silent.
Yeah. It's like, did his mic die? What the fuck happened? Alright.
Anyway, sorry, you're in the middle of something, Andreas.
If I recall, when they first arrived in the town and Andreas was kind of skulking around, he did sense something of magic of sorts beneath Percival's home.
Mhm.
He just knew what it was.
Yeah.
And now could be there.
Yeah, when you guys had first arrived, you had a, wasn't quite like an inkling, like, but it was like you could almost see/feel kind of the spiritual presence, and was definitely centered around his hut.
Mhm.
You were saying, bro?
God, what was I saying? I've already forgotten. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if it's a combination of just charisma and whatever effect it seems Father Morgan has set up, and then that's just been enough. You know, I would imagine they don't even need some kind of like mind control over the people in order to get their loyalty when they've kind of just demonstrated enough to make the population see them as saviors.
Especially while having Penny there, you know? Yeah. And
Exactly.
Odette, what are you planning?
Well, we were discussing previously that we had to like the plan was to free the guy at the same time that we're like breaking this dude's like control over the people to do a 1-2 punch, because the problem is obviously we have 3 pillars, right? And if we just like free the dude, there's nothing stopping old mate from making another pillar of like forced servitude or whatever. Assumedly, we don't know how quick he can set up a new pillar. So we've got to try and like do a 1-2-3 on the 3 pillars as quickly as possible. I mean, part of Odette is thinking about murder. Because like the other thing as well is that we can't die, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's got limbs, and you can take limbs off.
You can take
boy.
limbs, yeah.
And now
Yeah,
Odette's
but
wondering
usually
whether or
people
not,
don't
even though
like
he's like
that.
immortal, can he regrow his limbs? Like if we cut his limbs off, will he grow back his arms quickly, or is it like like is his mortal form still damageable? Because like obviously everyone else in the town is still like they're immortal, but they can still be like injured. Like the old mate who was bleeding out clearly was still suffering the effects of like blood loss and stuff, which means, you know, people can't die, but they can be injured, which makes her wonder if Percival Pride can be injured.
Just standing there, just thinking, I could rip off his arms with a knife.
I could cut his arms off.
Alright, fair enough. You guys could talk to Penny if you guys want to. You guys could talk to Father Morgan, see if you guys get more insight on the father himself, or potentially more insight on Pride. You guys do know that, at least based on what the air quote scripture says, and to some degree what Pride has said in the gala, they've been around each other for a very long time. Not sure how long, but very clearly by how the town is set up, they are working together to a degree. For whose gain, you're not entirely sure, because they both seem to be gaining possibly something, or they're competing. You're not quite sure, but you could ask about that. You could interact with those two if you want to. Could try getting into the basement if you want to. You could fuck up the statue, because that seems to be something that they not pray to, but you know, revere, I suppose. Or you could do something else entirely. You guys also don't know what happens if you take someone and just throw them out of the building, or throw them out the town.
Oh, wait, thought. So in the book, it's like without like details, obviously, that it's Damien. It's like our savior is super important and incredible and yada yada yada. And now, obviously, Odette probably knows it's Damien, because I feel like that's something Mel would have keyed her in on. What if we just tell Father Morgan that he's dead?
You could. You 100% could.
Is there a thing in the book that's like our savior is immortal or whatever?
No, but it does say like when our savior comes back, you know, things will not necessarily get better, but it's like it's a whole the book is primarily about like the savior has, well, after a certain passage, the savior has left and they will come back eventually and grow the city to higher heights, basically.
So what if we just tell them that he's dead?
It's
might
a
as
good
well
question.
be for like how far removed he is now being in the Feywild and whatever.
Little quizzy question about that. Is Penny not being substituted for Damien now?
I think they're separate roles.
Okay, I was gonna say, would they not see it as like he came back, he looks a little different now, but we support her transition.
From what you can tell, based on the scripture itself, Penny would not be that role. However...
Behold, our savior has transcended gender itself.
Yeah, however...
It just reminds me of that image of Jesus going, I was on tea once, and it was a cross.
It's terrible. But you guys, at least some of you probably know, like, general cult mentality would be like, oh, yo, she's not the savior, but she could be substituted into that role, in theory, if Father Morgan does it right. However, if he does it wrong, that could end very badly.
Interesting.
Because right now, it looks like he is trying to make her the new savior. Which he, so far, has, like, established she has the power to heal, which is usually a divine thing. And she is literally the pinnacle of unity. Unity creates power. She, at least the way he's delivering it, is that she is gaining power from those around her, and that power allows her to heal. So, transcending the divine, basically. And... technically speaking, from what you guys are seeing and what you guys are hearing, based on what he's saying, that is technically what's happening. Not quite in the way that he's saying it, but at least to the layman, she's gaining power from those around her, and that power she is healing through transcending the divine. So in theory, she is more of a savior than the previous savior was. Debatably.
The saviorer.
Yeah, the savior. But you could even talk to Penny about that. Be like, do you think you're the savior? You know.
I mean, I feel like asking Father Morgan is probably Father Morgan's going to be able to give us the most information, but I wonder how much we're going to be able to get out of him. You know, we're not exactly on good terms.
Yeah, plus he's going to twist everything to be like culty as well. Like he's not just going to be like, yeah, here's the answer. He's going to be like, wow, the power of unity tells me.
He's don't dig into it pretty hard, that's for sure.
Like, we might be able to get something about Percy out of him, at least, understand their background. I'd be curious if Father Morgan knows that Percy is a demon. They've been around each other for a long time, so it wouldn't surprise me, but also, yeah, this guy is meant to be a father after all. Feels like the kind of thing he should theoretically be opposed to.
I see what you mean.
because it depends on how much he's an actual father, cleric, and how much he's just pretending to be one for the sake of, getting everyone's interest.
Because corrupt priests have never existed before.
Yes, exactly. We discussed this last session.
Alright. Where's your guys' trails leading you?
I feel like whatever we do, it can't be anyone who is a known troublemaker having this conversation,
Stairs,
like,
Andrews.
Grail,
Okay.
Ortisk, definitely can't. Callista might be able to.
Definitely
Odette
not.
probably
a
not.
She's a good bean. She's been good with Father Morgan.
I don't think Ortus has said anything mean to Father Morgan so far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
but
he did bite the
statue.
hand.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure there
that's
are
fair.
witnesses to you defiling
He
the
did
statue.
desecrate a statue in front of him, yeah. Hey, is this a statue of your friend? It looks kind of dumb. Let me fix it.
Could always chalk it up to Fey treats that just drugged him. Wasn't in control. of
Callista
himself.
only had one left.
But do you feel like, why the hell was he on drugs?
Sorry, Father, I was on drugs earlier. What the fuck happened to you? Yeah,
First
you
of
know
all, I
how it
want to
is.
apologize. Have some cupcakes.
Oh my god, yeah, what if we drug them?
We don't have any drugs
Getting
left.
baked with the sin of pride.
Jesus.
Damn it, we should have drugged Father Morgan. Could have told us
Bring
I
the
everything.
water
didn't
supply.
realize it would be dry.
In the water supply.
In the water supply.
God.
Damn,
I
it's
feel
a shame
like
Callista
we've-
never learned how to make them.
We've probably got a decent chance if we get Callista to go and speak to Penny and ask Penny to introduce her to Father Morgan. Because Callista's on good terms, Penny is obviously on great terms, and if Penny is very eagerly, like trying to sell Callista as a new member of the cult, perhaps, I feel like
That's
we'd
true.
be able to get a lot out.
If Callisto,
Sorry.
goes whole hard.
Callista undercover?
I just had a
As long as
thought, and it's
Callista doesn't
technically a
fumble.
war crime. But
I'm sorry.
Do
Oh.
continue. Do
Okay, so-
continue.
so question, right?
Uh-huh.
We know that Old Maid is powered by the faith of the people, right?
Mhm.
We know the people can't die, but they still are required to sustain themselves, right? We know that they
Yeah.
can be injured and incapacitated. Does the pillar maintain if every single person in the town is incapacitated?
Jesus. That's a good question. You would not know the answer.
The reason, because obviously they can't, so they won't leave the town, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So there has to be a water source inside the town,
Mhm.
like a well or a series of wells or whatever.
Are
So
we
if
actually
we,
going to drug the town?
if we, no, we don't even need to drug the town. We just cut off the water supply. Then eventually
this.
all of them will be so dehydrated that they can't move. only
Jesus
takes
fucking
3
Christ.
days.
Probably sorted out though. Like I'm sure not everyone, I'm sure they're not useless people. I'm sure they'd get it sorted.
Yeah.
No, but they can't leave the town.
That's true.
The only people who can leave the town seem to be Father Morgan,
Morgan
Percy,
and
perhaps
Percy.
Penny.
Yeah.
Right.
So they would have to rely on some handy-dandy adventurers. Unless they want one of them to go.
Makes a fake quest.
Oh, hey,
like,
look!
you-
They set up a notice board today. Wow, I wonder where that could be. That.
I know it's literally a war crime, but you see the logic I'm putting out, right?
Huh? Oh?
I feel like we may want to take the less war crimey approach first and just see if Callista undercover gets the job
More
done.
crimey approach.
War crimes never hurt anybody.
Apart from the people, But yeah.
So have you ever been
Did you
war
do
crimed before?
Or like the Geneva
Hey,
to-do
let's make Napalm.
Wow, no one
God.
said anything about napalm. Anyway,
My favorite war
Oh.
crime is displaying a red cross.
Oh yeah, the one that Among Us got in trouble for.
And Bloons Tower Defense. So yeah,
It's a
the
war
funny
crime?
monkeys, the funny
Yes, of
monkeys have
course.
technically committed a war crime.
Jesus. Alrighty.
Of course,
So
it's New
Callista,
Zealand,
do you want to
Yeah, true,
do you want
actually.
to infiltrate a cult?
Kiwis.
You know what? I believe that sending in our most socially inept party member is a great idea.
The most religious person you guys are sending in for the least religious purpose.
I mean,
Oh, I
she's
love it.
talking to an alleged father, so you know they can bond over liking funny sky people.
A father? Oh, Callista didn't have one of those.
It shows.
Damn, son.
At least Callista doesn't have issues about her lack of father.
Alrighty.
She's
Well,
quite
knows
happy
off.
with it.
if Callista is going to be going to go deep into cover, what are the rest of you guys going to be doing in the meantime?
Praying she doesn't fuck up.
It's a good
He's
prayer.
gonna go on a
To
stakeout.
the
Grail of God's Bane suddenly becomes very religious.
Andreas is going on a stakeout. He's gonna stake out Percival Pride's house and just watch and kind
I
of
was-
get an idea of his routine.
I was
I
gonna
love
say,
how like
never
last time
fucking
you went to his
leaves.
house, you got fucking choked out, and you're just like,
Yeah,
"You know
no,
what?
but I'm
This
not going
time
in
it'll be
his house."
different."
But he's not. I'm not going in his house. I'm gonna be
I was-
standing away from his house and just watching.
I did have a little brainwave though. If Andreas, how many times can you go invisible?
Believe 3 times. Yeah, 3 times.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, cause couldn't he like follow after Callista and join that excursion in case things go poorly, or in case Callista starts to fumble?
I could. Could very much
Fumbling.
could.
Yeah, it does last for
But
up
if you
to
would
an
like
hour,
to-
so...
If you'd like to do your own thangalang, then go for it. But did you just quietly say?
Because I'm also just curious. Where the fuck does Percival like spend his entire majority? Is he just in the fucking house all the damn time? He's
looking in the
gotta be
mirror
going
while
places.
lifting weights. That's all
Right.
he does every day when he's not doing
But he-
anything else.
But he's like the most prevalent person here. He has to be going to places to see people.
Yeah?
The fucking neat.
So
You're welcome to stake out his house if you'd like to. Try to see if he does actually leave the house. Because you guys have only spent maybe half an hour in total seeing his house in the entire time
Right.
you guys have been here, so... Okay. Well, the
I
other
think
three
I wanna
like
stake out his
to
house.
join Andros in staring down this house, or you have other stuff you like to do? Grow?
You know what? I'm happy to stake out the house as well, especially after what happened last time. He'll probably feel a need to be, supervising.
Mm-hmm. Artus?
Yeah, I'll go with.
Alright, cool. Odette?
I'm gonna be so real. I zoned out for like a solid minute. Odette's gonna go cause chaos somewhere or somehow. Actually, we're outside the town currently, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
But
Please
let's go
don't cause
find
chaos
somewhere-
inside the town.
No, I'm gonna go to like a small forest. There's a forest nearby, right?
Yep.
Odette's gonna go chill out in the forest and into her mind palace or something.
Hmm.
So she's not causing chaos.
Okay. You might fight yourself again.
Yeah, listen, you get bored, so
Gotta do self-combat. Yeah, okay. So...
Me when I find the guy who fucked up my life.
Oh my god, it's me. But yeah, so 3 of you are gonna be kind of staking out his house. Are you guys gonna be doing anything in particular? Or are you just gonna be standing there / sitting there, just wholeheartedly staring his house down?
Honestly, I mean, like that is the definition of a stakeout, right?
Right.
I guess we
Yeah.
observe who comes in, if anyone comes in or out, including Percy himself. Look for anything
What
that is
times?
potentially like off about it, like if there's any signs of magic or anything happening that makes it seem weird.
And
Alright,
then
cool.
on top of that, we don't even know if anyone visits him other than Father Morgan at a time. For all we know, other people could be seeing him, and we might want to end up wanting to follow them because they might end up knowing.
That's
Have
true.
fun
Yeah, look-
keeping Ortus off that statue.
Look out for
Oh, yeah.
routines and stuff as well. Like, if at specific times people come in and out, and
Alright, cool.
just
So you guys
like-
gonna be probably like sitting down and just watching his house essentially. There's not a whole lot of stuff around you guys, so you're literally just sitting there sticking out like a sore thumb. But at the same time, I severely doubt any of you particularly care about people looking at you. So
I mean, Grail cares somewhat about not drawing attention because he's already annoyed that we've made such a scene and it's making our job harder. But if there's any way to like kind of disguise what we're doing, perhaps, can we make it seem like we're doing anything? Is there anything around that could potentially be
Paint
passed
yourself
off
to be a
as?
second gold statue next to the Percy one.
there's not a whole lot of stuff to do around here. Most people are like moving back and forth and trading items, or like there's the food stands and stuff like that. I believe at least one of you has a game with you, so dragon chess or cards or something of that sort.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh wow! It's actually been this has never come up at all. But yes, as my soldier background, I do contain one of those.
I do love the idea that you're like, you use
Right, I
chess
would
as in
too.
order to strategize. So you're just sitting there, you're like, Ortus. Chess.
Yes. But also, I guess like for a while, if there are stalls nearby, we can just like pretend that we're browsing stalls and stuff.
Okay.
Obviously,
cool.
you cannot just browse the same like half dozen stalls for several hours. But I feel like for a while at least, that's probably the most innocuous way of sticking around while being able to keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, you guys are gonna be doing that.
What are in the
for-
stalls?
Um, there's some food. There's so they trade a lot of food. There are like some pottery is a common one that you guys see. A lot of like handmade stuff, from knitting to pottery to whittling is another one. There's some forged stuff like rings and bands and stuff like that. A lot of clothing.
Rings, bands, documents, all that good forged stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of documents. Not a lot. God damn it, fuck you. There's a lot.
Got him.
There's a lot of outfits. There's a lot of clothes. There's a lot of like both winter stuff and summer stuff, because it's about to get into the later months. So there's a whole lot of like just various items and various things for the most part.
Okay. And I don't suppose there's anything we can glean from any of this, like particularly the pottery. There's like no, how do I say this? Like no drawings or anything on it that kind of tell us anything.
Not really. It seems like they make it because the act of making like pots and stuff like that is interesting to them. They don't really like tell stories like you would see on like a Greek urn or anything like that. They do chit chat
Okay.
with you, of course. Usually, talking to you a little bit about the history of the town, how it went from this small place to this larger place. Some will tell you that stories of pride and his early adventures when the town was beginning, or about the Church of Unity, and about how much better their life has been since they moved in, stuff like that. Just general small talk.
How does the perception of pride feel? Like obviously it's positive, but do people sort of treat him as a savior? Do they just see him as like a competent leader in the same way you'd be, like appreciative of a president that's doing a good job or something? Like, what's the vibe?
The vibe that you're getting is basically like they treat him like an old adventurer who has done a significant quantity for the town. Someone who they can
Okay,
rely
so-
on when it's bad, but not someone that they have much personal tie to.
So I guess like a personal, like a legend then in a way, like
Yeah.
a living legend or something.
Yeah, he's basically a
Okay.
living legend within their town, more or less.
Okay, interesting.
All right. And because I'm very, very curious, Grail and Ortus, feel free to roll me an intelligence saving throw to see whether or not
Oh,
one of you wins chess. Because I find that to be really fucking funny. Because you're both technically strategists.
Please let Ortus win, because this would be so fucking funny.
We are the same intelligence.
Actually, I think Ortus is smarter than you, Grail. By 1 point.
I mean, he might be, yeah.
Oh man.
I'm trying to find. Hold on.
It's at the top of your sheet.
Just that Ortus comes off as more of a goober than Grail, which is... It'd make it so fucking funny.
Oh, there.
Yeah,
Normal. And
yeah, just normal.
I'm always unlucky. Get lucky. Ah.
Wow. Oh my god.
No.
I thought that was a one. And ooh,
Not much better.
still terrible.
It's a good day to be a cleric.
I love the idea that, like, Grail pulls out this chessboard that, Grail, you've had this with you for probably most of your time as a soldier, because, like, it helps you, like, refine, like, your skills and, like, general battlefield tactics and stuff. And you pull out, and it's, like, something you've done with a lot of people over the years and something you're really proficient at. And Ortus is just sitting there. Oh, you can't see the rolls on stream. Why can you not see the rolls on stream? What the fuck?
Swear I didn't break.
Son of a
anything,
bitch. Well, that's annoying. On.
It'll be like that time. Who was it that critical checkmate checkmated in like 3
I was gonna
moves?
say he won in 3 moves
XQC.
by pure
Yeah.
luck. Yeah.
It was not luck.
That's
He
what
knows what he's
Ortus
doing.
did.
If it was a nat one,
Grail-
I'd say that I definitely got scholars mated, but this is like not much better.
Grail
then
moved like 1 piece and Ortus locked
be-
in. He's like 1 piece.
Where's my goddamn chat log, motherfucker? Let me have my chat log. Thank you. There we go. Wait, no. Gotta scroll that down. There we go. Now you guys can see it. Fantastic. So 10 against a 2. Thank you, Ray. But yeah, so you've been doing it for a long time, and you just start doing it. Ortus, you are not the smartest person in the world by leagues and miles. But you are incredibly good at specifically battlefield strategy. I don't think
Yes.
you've played chess many times in your life. I can't imagine that it's one of your pastimes. But, like, you remember the rules because it's, a pastime they can play with people every now and again. You easily crush Grail, which is shocking because Grail is really good at chess. He's really proficient at it. You are like you have to pay attention at like certain points to really get like a ways around his pieces. But your battle strategy, the way that you comprehend the battlefield, legitimately beats Grail's, which is insane. I would say, especially to Grail at this point. Like Grail, you're seeing incredible combat proficient, incredible like battlefield strategy from Ortus, just moving all the pieces in a way that like you legitimately have not encountered many people with his proficiency in battlefield strategy before. It's crazy.
Is it that one video of Lackadaisy with the fucking cats playing chess and he's like, what are you playing at? Are you playing the Hungarian move or whatever the fucking?
Kind of. Yeah, it's like Grail doesn't really like have like moves per se, but Grail, you know the battlefield is like, oh, you're doing this thing, and then Ortus just does something out of the blue, and you're like, haha, that's an opening, and you take the opening. He's like, yeah, and I move this here, and you lose. It's like
all
what?
for the brilliant.
Yeah.
Sacrifices the queen. I think, ha, Ortus, you fool.
I like the idea that, like,
Right?
Grail moves a knight piece and Ortus goes, oh, so that's how that moves. Perfect. And then checkmates.
No, I was going to say, and I imagine that Ortus had to get Grail to explain the rules at the start of the game.
Yeah, you have to like repeat the rules. It's like, oh, okay, so this does this, just this does, and he's like, yeah. Grail's like, okay, it should be an easy win. You start moving all the pieces, and Ortus like, oh, okay, so this moves here, this moves here. Does that mean I win? And Grail's like, what the fuck?
Let's just play on the visual learner.
An important question.
Uh-huh.
Has the concept of en passant been invented in your world? Or are we like pre-en passant chess?
Is that the pawn tacking diagonal to capture something?
It's the specific scenario when a person moves their pawn forward 2 spaces on its first move, and that puts it horizontally adjacent to one of your pawns, and you can take it by moving diagonally into the space in front of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No,
So you don't
that
actually
would have
take it,
been that would have been developed. Yeah.
Okay, so there is no en passant. Interesting. This is important for no reason at all, but I think it's funny.
No, sorry. It has been developed. Yes, because
It has.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So you
This is
would
a
have
post en
on
passant world. This
Yeah,
speaks volumes to the historical development of chess in this world and how it parallels our own.
Yep. Got some crazy skills here. I love Andros just sitting there, like almost like a referee, but he's just staring straight at the fucking shack with like piercing eagle eyes, just like I'm not letting this thing go.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, dude. Well, as you guys are staking this out, we're gonna look at Callista. Callista, how are you going to go about your spy infiltration?
Well, it's simple, really. I act
I'm
stupid.
gonna go knock on the door.
I mean,
Callista and acting seems like a bad idea.
it's fair.
That's why you don't need to rely on your acting skills at all.
Oh man.
Yeah, you walk up to the church. There's not a whole lot of people coming out at this point. Most people already come and go, and all that fun stuff is going.
I mean, she knows where Penny's room is, so I guess she'd just roll right up and give it a knock.
That is true. Yeah, you walk into the church. There's a couple people kind of sitting there and at the pews and talking amongst themselves, or looking at. There's not really like a symbol per se to look at, like no Jesus cross or anything like that. There is like a circlet as kind of like a symbol, like a almost like crown of thorns, kind of like it's a circlet that's designed to show unity essentially, and that's kind of like the general symbol of the church. So is that, and they're kind of like talking about it, or they're talking about the general church. And you walk past all of them, you walk over Penny's room, and you give it like a couple of like da da da, essentially, and you hear for a moment like things kind of like crashing for a second, as like you very clearly hear like her like skidding backwards on like a chair, and then like immediately running to the door, and the door like pops open. You see Penny. She's like, oh hi, Callista, yes, how you doing?
Hey, so I had some questions about this whole Church of Unity thing.
Oh yes.
Do you think you could help me with those?
Oh, 100%. Come on in. And we can talk a little bit more. Give prying eyes, all that. Or is anybody else with you? Ortus, Grail?
No, it's just me.
Oh, okay.
They don't seem
That's-
too fussed on like the religious stuff, but
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm here for.
Well, I'm glad you're seeing it a little bit. I know it's a a little bit weird not having like a divinity, but power is power, I suppose. Magic is magic. And she like closes the door behind you as you walk in. It's that same like not quite bare bones, but it's like a very it's not very homey, but it's nice, She's like, what questions can I ask you? Or sorry, what questions can you ask me? What do you want me? You know what I mean.
So how how does this work if you don't have like a god? How do you like heal people? Because that's normally like a cleric thing.
Yeah, it's I'm not really sure exactly. I was talking to Mel about it before. It's a thing I've always been able to do. I can just like copy magic. You show me magic, I can like make it. She showed me her fireball, and I was able to make another fireball, and she looked at me weird after that. They always kind of look at me weird after that.
So who showed you the healing spell then? Was it Father Morgan?
I kinda. He tried to
he heal
teach
like
me. He was kind of like taught before by like somebody else, and he was kind of like showing me, but like he can't really do it properly. So he kind of like he showed me like how to do it, like how he was taught to do it, and then it just kind of like worked. Didn't really work for him. He never really got a grasp on it apparently, but he believed that I could do it if I tried, and so I tried, and I did. Isn't that so cool? I can do healing like you can.
You can. I don't
Yeah.
think my healing is as effective as yours, and it's well, I try not to zap people when I heal, but I don't think you have that problem.
Oh yeah, no, it just kind of like magic floats and flies, and like it goes into them, and then their wounds start to heal. It's not as cool as yours. Like you got like that cool other healing thing. There's always like a warmth to yours. Mine is just like it's there, you know.
What else did Father Morgan teach you about like the whole Church of Unity thing?
Well, it's that the people give us power by having faith in us, and that faith is kind of like the faith that one would have in like a god, like your god, for example. Like you have faith in it, and it rewards that faith by giving you power, and that allows you to heal. And the same kind of goes for the unity. The townspeople believe in us, and that gives us power, and then we funnel that power into healing to make sure that they continue to be alive. So it turns into a cycle, similar to the circlet that we have as our symbol. It's a circle of power and magic and faith and care. Everyone is part of the community here.
So then, what would happen if someone stopped believing? Like just one person? Would it disrupt everything, or is it like if everyone stops?
I don't know really. Every now and again we have someone who like they don't like fully believe, or like they have a little bit hesitant, or one came with their like daughter and they weren't super into it, and that doesn't seem to really affect anything for the most part. Sometimes they just kind of leave. Sometimes they stay, but usually if they stay, they eventually just kind of believe it for one reason or another. The one who came with their daughter, they start believing because their daughter was super into it, and she was very sweet. And so he just kind of like accepted it with her, and it became a bonding moment between two of them. It was really sweet.
Oh, okay, that's good. I was gonna say, because if you're able to take power from someone who isn't really, jazzed about this whole unity thing, then doesn't that seem really bad?
Yeah, that would be really mean. So like I don't think they give us power necessarily, but we are still able to give them power. And sometimes when we heal them, then that makes it so they believe again, and then that like makes it so we can heal them better,
Does that not seem kind of messed up?
I mean, if they're injured and we heal them, and then they accept that they're being healed by the faith of everyone else around them, and then they start to have faith in us and those around them, in order to make it so we can heal other people, then I feel like that's a good thing,
I've forgotten what I'm doing. I've forgotten the point. I'm fumbling.
She
You're
has that
trying
effect on
to
people.
understand more about how this works and if there are like any chinks in the armor or anything we can abuse to weaken them.
You gotta like
I am
dive
not.
into being a Unity member.
I'm not a good spy slash cult indoctrinated person.
She's gonna look at you and just gotta go. Were you interested in joining the faith? We have I can never remember what they're called. We have a sermon, I suppose, going on in a couple of hours. Most of the town's gonna be coming by here soon. We're gonna be staying in the center of town and just kind of talking about the faith. We used to do it in the church, but then the town got a little bit too big. We don't all fit in the church, so we kind of do it outside now. But if you're interested in being part of the faith, like we can you have one of my dresses, and you can wear some of the robes, and you can join us in the prayer.
You know what? Sir, that sounds nice. I miss spending time with you anyways.
You see the most genuine smile on her face as she like immediately rushes over to the closet, starts like pulling out stuff. You two are very similar sizes, to the best of your knowledge. Obviously, you have way more muscle mass on you than she does, but just generally speaking, you two have very similar build, since you're very athletic built, and she is just very lithe. So she pulls out a lot of her robes, which are pretty much just as baggy as yours ones are, and she starts handing them to you. She's like, okay, well here's the normal one. I think she wears mostly white-ish. I think it's white and blue, I think, are the primary colors. And so she starts handing you like the robe and like a few other bits and pieces that go with the ensemble. And she's like, okay, here you go. I can do your hair, and we can talk about some stuff. Do you have any questions? What's your journey been like? Have you guys been doing anything cool? Has Otruce been staying out of trouble? She's just like rambling like questions to you.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what O'Tooth did on the way here, actually. I've got a juicy little tidbit for you.
She like starts giggling as she starts like doing your hair. She like starts braiding your hair, like unbraiding it and then rebraiding into similar hairstyle to her own.
She can have fun with that. Callista's hair is like permanently static puff. And the more you brush it, the more it gets staticky.
She's definitely fighting with your hair. All right. While you infiltrate the enemy stronghold, Odette, you are heading out into the forest trying to gain some inner peace, I suppose. What you doing?
I mean, yeah, I guess she retreats to the forest and will just like enter her mind palace again.
Mm-hmm.
I did not think this far ahead, I'll be real.
It's a mood right there.
And I guess because obviously there's the blood,
Mm-hmm.
and she reaches out to the blood. Is there a consciousness in it, other than obviously like Penny?
Yeah.
Is there is the god still in there, or is it just blood now?
To the best of your ability to tell, is just blood. There is no alternative consciousness. There's no like higher sense of mind. There is you, and there is Penny.
Interesting. I guess for now, since we have, I want to reach out to more of the blood across the continent, like gently this time, and start pulling it in.
Okay.
And then also like practicing with it to like form shapes, and because obviously she made that bird that one time, but to like make more realistic stuff.
Okay. Yeah, as you are kind of like reaching out and kind of like pooling that blood towards you, it's a very strange feeling the further out you reach, because it's a lot of different places that this blood is kind of coming from, although a large portion of it seems to be coming from the direction of the Elysian Glade, specifically. It is quite a distance that you're starting to pull some of this stuff, and that is somewhat tiring. As you start, like, kind of filling with it, I assume you, like, pull out some of the blood that you have near you or pull some of the blood up and you start filling with it and kind of seeing what you can do with it. Yeah. It is easier to mend at this point, easier to move and shape and change, but it doesn't feel right to you. For some reason, the more blood that you have that pooled together, the more that it just feels like there's something missing from it. When it's small quantities, it's just feels like blood. Like it just feels like what you're used to. The more and more blood, especially the large quantity that you have been pooling under the city, it just feels like it's missing something, and it's somewhat uncomfortable.
All right, I want to focus on what's missing.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
No. Oh, you bastard.
Oh boy. Alrighty. As you try to focus in on what is missing, it just doesn't come to you. It just doesn't seem to really solidify in your head. The only thing that your mind comes back to over and over again is Penny. And you're not entirely sure why, but every time that you think about the blood, every time that like your mind focuses on the blood, especially the large quantity, it shifts over to a picture of Penny in your head. It's almost like you slide off the blood and it lands directly on Penny. Yeah, I know.
Right. I guess we'll think about that for a while.
Alrighty.
Like, I'm pretty sure I can pick up what's being put down, but...
As you are kind of thinking on that, we're going to look back at Andros, Grail, and Ortuz. You guys have been playing chess for a little bit. Consistently, Ortuz just keeps beating Grail. Sometimes it's by a very small amount, like it's 1 or 2 moves. Like Ortuz really has to like fight to win, and other times it just breezes for him. Really depends on just like how hardcore Grail like tries to win. Ortuz kind of starts to match it. And there's one match that even Andres had to look away from the shack for, because it was like such like an intense match between two of them of like legit strategic intensity, and it was really, really interesting to watch, even though I doubt Andres really knows the game all too well. But just like the way that everything moves and the speed of it too, very, very interesting to watch. But for the most part of the last, I'd probably say couple of hours maybe that you guys are watching this shack, nothing really happens for a good long while. As it starts to get further into the night, however, things do start to adjust, to change just a little bit. A lot of people are starting to kind of crowd around the front of the church. People are starting to pull away their stalls. People are starting to get their nightly routines done and start moving out into the streets. As they do this, you guys do see Percival come out of his house. He kind of steps out of the house, closes the door, locks it, looks up at the statue, and kind of like folds his arms over his chest for like a solid like 3 or 4 minutes, just staring at it, before he then walks into the crowd and kind of just disappears. Kind of being absorbed by the crowd, so to speak.
Man really just sat there admiring his own statue. Fucking hell.
Right?
Yep. What would you guys like to do with this new information?
what I got.
What you got? What'd you say, Doc?
I'm checking what I have. I
Ah.
had these tools, but I don't yet. Proficient with them, but I don't have any. Pick the lock. I don't have anything to pick the lock with.
I don't think you have anything that will, open doors,
Can always
if I
go
recall
with that.
correctly.
Just
always-
open it from the inside again, like you did
Yeah,
last
that's
time.
what I was gonna say.
Hey,
Like the
could-
try and true, just do that again.
All right, so you start kind of moving through the crowd, just kind of like getting up and heading on forwards.
You know what? I'm not actually gonna enter. I'm just gonna get a closer look and actually really understand how the layout is with the windows and the door.
Okay. It's a fairly simple layout. 2 windows and a door. The door is on, we're gonna say the south side of the town is the entrance you guys came from. So the door and the window are facing the south, and then the second window is facing the east. East, which is where the church is. That's pretty much the whole layout. And then on the top is, of course, the statue, which is looking down to the south.
There's no chimney or anything like that, because you would assume that one cooks in their house, they'd have the fucking fire pit. Oh,
You would assume, but there is no chimney.
God, he eats a lot of takeout then. God damn.
Look, if there's one thing I can't judge him for,
It's true.
The Ortus and Grail are too invested to notice that he had left.
I
Oh, they
imagine so.
both saw.
At this point, it's not about the stakeout; it's about chess.
Oh, I'll go and inform him. Be like, hey, he left. I'm guessing for their, what is it, sermon thing?
Hmm?
Spent like fucking 3 minutes staring at himself in the fucking statue.
You would assume the sermon based on everyone kind of gathering, but
Right.
yeah, he just went into the crowd. Even though he's like solidly 7 some feet, you have no idea where he went.
Yeah. So he left his house. He's part of the crowd now.
Mhm.
You want to go check out the house, or do you want to go follow him?
I'm cautious about breaking into the house, given what happened last time.
Yeah.
I would additionally not be surprised if a man as cautious as himself did not have. I would be surprised if a man as cautious as himself did not have multiple security measures, both visible and invisible, placed inside that house to alert him to this very attempt.
True.
Especially after last time. We cannot risk alerting him further. Our only chance is going to be if we can catch him off guard and take out all of his pillars at once. Anything that tips him off to that may just ruin our entire mission.
Okay.
But who am I to speak? Ortus. as
Yeah.
as evidently a hidden strategy master. What are your thoughts?
I don't think now would be the best time. We still haven't really, like, seen anything that we, like, fuck.
Agreed. There is much we have not seen yet.
I don't think we should just rush in yet.
Okay. So do you want to follow him? What do you want to do? We're gonna have to go look for him.
It'll
I
be
think
that hard to
following
find.
him
Sure.
wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst idea. He doesn't even know. Well, he knows what you look like.
He knows us as well from the gala.
Yeah, but he hardly saw me.
That is true.
I was
You
gambling
work
the
out.
whole night.
Yeah.
There's one person that was not fucking viewed almost the entire night. It was Ortuz. There's one person that he still hasn't actually had a single interaction with. It's Ortuz.
So, I could follow him closer than you guys, and I could tell you when it's right to, continue following if you'd like.
Probably for the best.
All right. Well, shall we get to it?
Sure.
Shall we get to it? Yep. Alright. So you guys kind of start
Ortuz
getting
getting
up.
polite when he's nervous is such a funny thing to me. I don't think I've ever heard him say "shall we" in this entire campaign, and the moment he's doing "shall we,"
Shall we, guys? Please? Is
I
this
just
weird?
realized
I don't want to make a
Andrews isn't
mistake,
gonna.
so I'm like, ooh.
I just realized the moment they enter the crowd, Andrews isn't gonna fucking see a goddamn thing with all these people.
Yeah.
Oh, he won't see you either. Perfect.
It's simple. You just get put on someone's shoulders. You're with the two biggest fellas in the party, and are you still invisible? Actually? No, wait. Is Andreas still invisible? Does he get like invisible uppies?
No, I didn't use invisibility because I was hanging
okay.
around with these two guys.
All right.
You could just turn
Invisibilities!
invisible and have Ortuz chuck you into the ground.
Just it visibly lands on a bunch of people, and everyone's
Yeah,
just like,
like
"What was
people
that?"
just get flattened. Must have been the wind.
Jesus. Alright.
Oh god. I could go invisible and sit on one of their shoulders.
No? Do you have better perception than Ortuz does?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do not perceive anything.
Most likely, Ortuz has whiskey goggles at all times.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, you could, direct Ortuz over to Personal Pride by sitting on his shoulder while invisible if you want to.
Wait, I just thought of something.
Oh god.
Do you
Tell
think
me.
is Percival Pride much? Do you think he's much of a drinker?
It's a good question.
Because if someone had some of the fucking mega like moonshine, if we managed to bring some with us.
The mega moonshine.
The mega moonshine. Get Percy shit-faced, and then deploy the dude bro Ortuz. And they will have a wild night.
But yeah, no, I'll look to Ortiz. I'm gonna ask, can you put me on your shoulders so I can actually fucking see Percival, and I can tell you which way he is.
Yeah,
Oh my
why
God,
don't
I've been
you
on mute. How long have I been on
be
mute for?
more obvious?
Why did I get muted?
Oh, I can turn invisible.
I've
we get
been
on
mute
your
for
shoulders
about
first.
5 minutes, I think.
My mic was on. I don't know how I got muted in Discord of all things. What? I didn't press that button.
Your
Grail,
computer's
mic
having
check.
some issues.
What was I gonna say? Surely his last name is literally fucking Pride. Surely we can bait him into a drinking contest.
Do it.
You know?
I encourage this idea. I encourage this idea.
Yeah,
It
it'd be
is such a
interesting.
banger idea.
It'd be interesting having Ortuz go toe to toe with basically a god in terms of constitution.
And Grail could just be sitting there, roasting him to make him go on. Percival. Wow, only two handles? That's not a lot for such a big guy.
Jesus.
I give everyone bonuses to their saving throws as well. So if we've got like Ortis doing the drinking, then he's got an unfair advantage.
Wait,
Honestly, I like
Okay,
this
we got
idea.
this.
we've got an ace
Yeah,
in the
I like this
hole.
plan.
Our new
Jesus
plan, getting
Christ.
shit faced.
Where's our drink? Where's our terrible moonshine?
Drink.
Yeah. So you put Edris on your shoulders. Edris, being now 10-ish feet in the air, roughly, something of that sort, you have a very good view of the entire crowd, and you do see Pride. He does appear to be, he's walking between people, he's talking to people, he's shaking some hands, they're talking to him. You see you can easily tell it's a fake smile, but it's a well-refined
obviously.
fake smile. It's one that feels genuine, except to you, because, wow, you could spot that shit from 1.5 miles away. But as he's
the
walking
moment-
to the crowd, he is definitely heading towards the tavern, it looks like.
Oh, the tavern.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Enact plan quickly.
Right where we want him to be.
Sir, we require you to be in the tavern post-haste.
So Andrew should probably stay outdoors, right?
Probably.
Because of the thing that happened like the night before.
I'm invisible. I can go like find a spot to perch somewhere in the somewhere too.
Yeah.
And watch.
You just. Do you think drinking one of the tables is gonna take like longer than an hour?
Pickpocket him while he's drunk.
Let me get the key to his
I could
house
do
real
that.
quick.
Fuck yeah.
Unironically.
Good lord. Alright, so you guys start following him to the tavern?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the moment I'm on Ortusa's shoulders, I cast invisibility, so I'm invisible.
Nice. It is not hard to get to the tavern because of Fortusa's size. You could tell at one point that, as he gets to the tavern, he, takes a cursory look around, because, obviously, and he does just, lock eyes with Ortus, this hulking fucking man walking towards him, and he just shrugs and walks inside the tavern.
Oh,
Doesn't know anything about
I have-
Ortus.
I have a quick
to
question.
to avoid. Oh, go ahead.
Would Ortus have to duck under the door as not to donk Andreas?
No, I was about to say the way to solve this is that I'm just gonna dangle back. I'm just gonna bend myself
Just gonna
back.
dangle.
I was gonna say you could slide onto his back, but that works.
Just
I
pure
just
thigh
fall
pressure
back.
on the sides of Ortusa's head, just hands crossed over the chest, just oh, as he walks under the
High
fucking door.
pressure on the side of Ortus's head. It's crazy.
Tor's I can't hear
Oh,
anything,
God.
but I don't need to.
He's got air muffs
You're just
on.
passing through a door. Just 5 seconds, man. Less than that.
Oh my god. Nice, so you guys walk in. We're gonna look over at Callista real quick. Callista, you and Penny have been talking for the last, hour or two or so, or a couple of hours, however long I said. She's been braiding your hair, she's, helping you change the clothes, you look very similar to how she looks and is dressed at the moment. Honestly, you two could, arguably because of your skin color, but she's also weird skinned, could be mistaken for sisters. Actually, you guys have been talking about the travels you guys have been taking, what happened to Mel and to Damien, the dragon fight that you guys had, all this cool stuff. She's been telling you about. Huh?
I was gonna say, Callista would definitely exaggerate a little on the story of Ortus wrestling a dragon.
Yeah. And Penny starts telling you about the people she's helped. She starts telling you about some of the churchgoers. She starts telling you about Father Morgan and how nice he is. And yeah, you get a genuine sense of she feels happier here. She feels protected almost here. She feels home almost here from what you can hear from her. It feels like she's found a place to belong to a degree, especially talking about how the church has helped her, how being in a place of unity and connection has no one sees her as an outsider. no one sees her as disconnected. No one sees her as weird and creepy. No one sees her as like confused, or whenever she does new magic, people look at with excitement instead of fear, and all that. Like, she even has her own room, which she shows you at least 4 or 5 times in like the last 2 hours or 3 hours or so. And she's so excited about all of it. And time finally comes that Father Morgan kind of walks into her room, and he goes, Penny, is it time for... Oh, hello, he says, looking at Callista.
Hello. Hope you don't mind me tagging along to the, is there a sermon happening tonight?
Yes, we're talking about the, how precious unity is to us, and how easy it is to forget sometimes that, those around you are, your friends, and oftentimes your family as well, especially in hard times, in rough moments. They need to rely on those around you to give you the strength of character and strength of heart to continue. Whether the food be bad, whether the air be bad, whether there are monsters or dangers around, you always have each other to rely on. I didn't quite realize that you were interested in our church, but we do welcome you with open arms, of course.
Well, I mean, I am quite open-minded considering I'm a cleric and everything, and I've never actually been to a sermon before, so...
I see.
It's quite
You do not
exciting.
have your own church, child?
Well, I have a god, yeah, but I was a bit busy to attend church.
I see. Well, I'm glad your God smiles upon you. Obviously, as you can tell, a connection is not quite with the divine, but if there is divine presence within you, I'm sure they would be glad to attend as well. Do hope it doesn't come off as a form of blasphemy to you and yours.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's evil. I'm just kind of... I don't know, I'm just kind of getting a feel for it, because it seems pretty nice, actually.
I see. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. We welcome all who seek the Church of Unity. It is connection above all, love above all. If you are not able to love your neighbor as much as you're able to love your daughter, your son, your wife, your husband, your friends that are closest to you, then when push comes to shove, you do not love them enough to take care of them. And if you cannot do that, they cannot rely on you, and we all will fall apart. So I'm glad you have opened your mind and your heart a little, and it looks like Penny has outfitted you well for the daily events. Shall we begin?
Yeah, sir, lead the way.
He nods, and Penny looks like so excited as she like runs forwards and kind of like takes his hand, and they start like walking out the door. She looks like a fucking kid in a candy store, as like she's swinging his arm back and forth as he chuckles as he starts walking out of the church doors, kind of greeting everyone as he walks out. Odette, are you going to be going back into the town, or are you going to be playing around with your blood? Are you going to be kind of talking to, or trying to focus on that feeling of something missing of some sort?
Oh, actually, when everyone else decides it's a great idea to get drunk, it's fine. But when Odette does it, she's causing chaos and you can't stab people. I think Odette will make her way back into the town.
All right. As you make your way back into town, you do see all the people kind of like gathering to the east section in front of the church. It's a rather sizable quantity of people. It looks like almost the entirety of the town. So arguably like 300, 400 people or so like gathering in kind of the center. You don't see your companions anywhere, but as folks start stepping out of the church, you do see Callista standing next, directly behind Penny and Father Morgan.
And they're all at the church?
Huh?
They're all at the church, yeah?
Yeah, they're all
Or
directly
heading
in front
to
of
the
the
church.
Yeah.
I want to make my way to Old Mate's hut.
Okay. Yeah, you walk up to Bride's hut. There doesn't seem to be any lights on. I would probably say, since it's getting later in the day, like 6-7 o'clock in the afternoon, like the sun's starting to go down a little bit, but there's no lights on inside, so you can tell no one's inside to the best of your knowledge.
Great. Can anyone see me from where I am?
There would be a lot of people who could potentially see you. No one's really focused on it. In theory, Father Morgan from his position could see you, but you are behind a literal horde of people.
Alright, I want to go around to the far side of the hut then. So that the hut's between me and the crowds of people.
Yeah.
I want to climb up onto the roof and very carefully, I just want to take a tiny chunk out of the statue.
Interesting. Okay.
So my logic
yeah.
being, right, we know old mate's, like, he fixed the statue the other day when Ortus took a bite out of it.
Uh-huh.
I want to see whether the chunk replenishes itself.
Interesting. I'll have to think on that. But yeah, you do take a small chunk out of it. Obviously, just like with Ortus, doesn't do it immediately or anything. Just has like a chunk missing out of it at this point now.
And I'll hop back down and take the chunk outside the city.
Interesting. Well, shit. God damn it, Rex. Fuck, how would that react?
Yes, yes. Every time.
Every session, I swear to God. You know, actually. Yeah. As you step out of the bounds of the city, it dissipates in your hand. Like, it basically turns to dust that then disappears.
Didn't he say the statue was made out of, like, people donating their gold to the...
No, he
Is that
just
what
said that
Father
was
Morgan
made
said?
of gold.
No, but, like, didn't we ask where the gold came from? And he was like, oh, the citizen... Okay. It's not real.
No one asked where the gold came from. You guys are just like, oh, it's gold. Man, that's fucking conceited as hell.
I could have sworn we asked where he got the gold from, and someone told us
do
that
have this memory, actually. I feel like he did mention something about people bringing
I swear
it in or
Father
something.
Morgan told us that the statue was made from the donations of the people.
Hold on, because I personally don't remember if y'all do or not. If I did say it was from the donations, I was wrong. Or he was lying.
You
to
can just
Okay.
say they lied.
Yeah.
Say they lied to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, which also
It was
very
said in
fair.
character, so...
Yeah, well, we'll say that
Yeah.
in character. Yeah, you were told that was from the donations.
So it's not real gold.
Definitely just dissipated in your hands.
Does it,
Definitely felt like
and
real
it
gold
doesn't-
while you were in the city.
and it doesn't like reappear if I stick my hand that was holding the gold
Nope.
into the... Interesting. Sorry, I know I'm not going to, but part of me's like, so what if I just steal the whole statue?
I just
take it outside
rip
the
this
city?
shit off its fucking hinges real quick.
Yeah, just get it outside the city. You know how it be.
Let's get Percival drunk, and then we just heist the statue.
Just heist the statue. Yeah, we get Ortus and Grail to like manhandle it outside the city.
Right. But we gotta get him drunk first, so he doesn't realize it.
It's the
Yeah.
perfect opportunity. He's gonna
It's
get
the
shit-faced,
perfect crime.
and the rest of the town
Exactly.
is at church. No one will
Fucking
stop us.
Christ. Alright, well, while you are contemplating, ripping a statue off of a house and eating it, Callista, you are obviously right behind Penny, and Father Morgan. He steps out, and more or less the first thing he says is like, "Welcome everyone to another sermon." I don't know if it would. I think it'd be like a weekly. It's either weekly or monthly. I'm one of those two. Reminder of our connection, what powers the city, what fuels the city, what fuels each other, and stuff like that. Essentially, like really leaning heavily into the idea that quite literally their love for each other, their desire to protect each other, their care and connection between one another is what makes the city prosper, is what makes the city thrive. He of course gives credit to Percival Pride and his contributions, his constant ability to upkeep and take care of the town, to make connections, to make travel between towns and cities possible. But he talks to everyone as if like each and every one of them has made the city what it is. And the fact that they are here, the fact that they are protecting, he gestures to the guy who came here, well, basically half dead and bloodless, just to that guy and says like their love made it so he lives another day. Stuff like that, like really pushing that onwards. And then probably a good couple minutes into it, he like kind of steps to the side and gestures to you, Callista. And he says, we have a new not follower, a new, I'm trying to think
we're
of
trying to indoctrinate.
we have a new wanderer who has chosen to try the faith, to try the idea of our unity, to give apostle maybe, to give the idea of connection a try. So I want you all to welcome Callista, one of the adventurers who's come in to help our town, to help promote the town. She is a cleric. She does have divine essence to her, and she is a connection to those above and below, and hopefully we can make our connection just as strong as hers is to her deity. Stuff like that, essentially introducing you to the squad. He kind of like waves you forwards a little bit, and he's like, if you'd like to say something to all these fine fellows, feel free to do so. And you see like everyone kind of like leans in a little bit, like watching you, like hundreds of people staring at you.
I don't like that.
You got the attention of literally hundreds of people now. And Penny is
Can I
like,
see Callista?
100%, yeah.
How far away is she?
Solid 200-300 yards.
Damn it, okay.
What were you trying to do?
If I'm close enough to you, I can cast guidance. Listen.
Oh, okay.
You could scurry over. You're very quick on your feet.
I could.
Just depends on if you want to leap or toos in to his devices.
Yeah.
Well,
I think she'll be alright. I'm just trying to figure out like the direction I want to take this.
Yeah, Penny is like vibrating next to you as she like grabs your hand, like as a I'm here for you kind of thing, and she like squeezes your hand gently. She's like, you can do it, you can do it.
Oh, Penny, I feel bad.
Really just digging into your soul right there.
Yeah. I think Callista will like waive the chance to say anything, but if her name is mentioned again, she will use thaumaturgy to just create the sound of rumbling thunder, just for, I don't know, aura, I guess.
Fucking aura.
Callista, boom.
You wave it.
By the way, I'm a cleric, by the way, just in case you didn't know. Callista, boom. Actually tied to the divine, boom.
I'm super cool, fuck you. But you kind of like hand wave it, and Penny like looks at you, like slight surprise on her face. And she like kind of squeezes your hand a little bit before Penny steps forwards, and she goes, "I appreciate all of you for being here. Callista's a little bit not super big on crowds. So let's all give her a hand. She's so cool. And she's very sweet. You'll get used to her. Hopefully she'll be here for a long time." And she like looks at you with like a very genuine smile, like just like really dig into you. She's like, and as she says your name, of course, like the boom happens. She says, "Wow, see, it's your faith in her that is spreading, and we appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. As always, love each other, and thank you for accepting me, and hopefully you'll accept her just as much as you've accepted me." There's a roarous uproar of cheers and claps and shit. I'm assuming like you just kind of stand there, just like
I mean, Callista's mostly, I guess you'd say she's observing for. She's trying to keep an eye out for, I guess, deceptive language or anything that could be like a weird slip of the tongue where it could be like, this word isn't just common. There could be something underneath that.
Roll me an insight check with advantage.
With advantage.
Ooh, it's a pretty good goddamn roll. So
List is advantageous.
you could tell every time that Penny speaks, it's with genuine love and interest. Like, Penny is arguably the most genuine person you've ever seen interact, especially inside of a place like this. When the Father Morgan starts speaking, though, you get a sense that, well, he's talking from a place of love, and he's talking from, you know, a desire of community, a desire of connection, a desire of unity. He doesn't have any weird words to it, but the way that he talks, the way that, you know, his word choices, the way that he brings everything together is by and far what you would define as cultish. Like, he is 100%, to the best of your knowledge, and able to tell, trying to convince people to stay together, trying to convince people that this is the way it needs to be, this is what needs to be. The fact that what he's trying to convince them of is connection and of unity is more or less secondary to the fact that he's trying to convince them of it. And it's working significantly, especially having someone so genuine right next to him, someone who is pushing this I suppose agenda without him even having to do much, is helping him significantly in terms of seeming to be correct about all this. The fact that you're even standing there, and the fact that you have divine ties, especially when they said your name and the boom happened, like the fact that you're standing there with divine ties and still being willing to hear him out, is giving him even more, like, credence to his words. You can feel it, like, in the air. You can feel it from the people in front of you, that they're really, like, hanging on every word he says. Yeah, the influence that he gives out is practically unstoppable, especially with Penny there, like, cheering on most of his words, or like kind of like having the words in there. She does I would say, like, magic shows as well. Let me look at her spell list really quick. She would do like some firebolts in the air in order to do, like, just like show off a little bit. She does like a big fireball at one point, which you were around Mel the last time that Mel did a fireball. She does a perfect mimicry of Mel's fireball, including the smell of, what was it, Rose? The
Was
directly
it
after
petrichor?
rain.
Yeah, petrichor, the smell of grass after rain.
Yeah. So even that smell comes across and kind of like in a wave as she fires the fireball into the sky, and it blows up kind of spectacularly. And that smell like washes over everyone. And even you, Callista, feel like a little bit, just like a small sense of peace from smelling that. Even as like the fireball
Yeah,
like
that's right.
rockets
I'm a
out.
true melenjoyer. I remember the smell of her magic.
Yeah. And the instead of the usual reaction that you might get from like most townspeople seeing a fireball in the sky, everyone like claps, everyone like cheers, and like you see Penny in genuinely in like the greatest experience of her life. Like she is truly accepted here in every degree that you can possibly fathom, and everyone loves what she is doing.
If I look into the crowd, is there... Can I, just looking at people's expressions, can I tell if anyone or any group of people are not fully sold on this or hesitant?
There's probably a couple of them who are like not against it per se, but they're not like super cheering. They're not like super excited about it. They're like, it seems like they're semi on the fence. They are there primarily because of the other people around them. But they even then, like you can look at them and you can still genuinely feel like they're excited about her excitement, even if they don't believe in the unity.
What kind of check would it be to, would it be insight to, like, see through bullshit?
Usually, yes. Which bullshit are you trying to see through?
Oh, not me. Callista would like to point out one of the hesitant people and, like, do a little hand gesture for them to come up to the stage.
Okay. You point to, we'll say, probably a young adult, dude. And he looks genuinely surprised. But everyone's kind of like kind of almost pushing him forwards almost as he like kind of like shrugs and start hanging there. Father Morgan seems a little bit surprised, but he just kind of steps back and it's just kind of curious to see where this is going as the guy walks up to you. He nods to you, and you can tell he has no idea how to interact with you in any way, shape, or form.
Callista will go, hey, you there! You come up. You don't look too... You know, you look a little hesitant. Come here.
He kind of like walks up to you and he's like, yeah, a little,
As the guy comes into touching distance, Callista would like to cast Enhance Ability on him, give him Al's Wisdom.
Huh, okay.
So that he can, and she will tell him to, keep an open mind. Which theoretically goes along with what Father Morgan's saying, but if this guy is truly doubting it, then hopefully he will use the extra insight to call bullshit, and hopefully this will, I don't know,
That's clever.
help brew some haters.
Huh.
Callista the Spy.
That is the most
Callista-
fascinating usage of that spell I think I've ever seen.
Callista the Saboteur.
Ow. He kind of like looks at you as like you feel your magic washing over him, and he smiles at you and he goes,
She'll give him a little wink.
"Thank you.
That's a
I don't know
freebie
what
there.
you did, but thank you." That's...
Brownie, do I get brownie points from Father Morgan? Even though I'm literally stabbing him in the back with this?
Yeah, no, he smiles
Hell yeah,
as
brother.
as you do this, and he goes, "Oh," and Father Morgan goes, "And so we see, as we've said, like, she requests us to keep an open mind, as she is keeping an open mind about other fates, about other desires, about other worlds that we can go into and desire. This open mindset, this belief that we are not alone, we are connected. Even she and her god are now promoting. What a wondrous day. And you see the guy like look at Father Morgan for a second, and you kind of like, you see maybe a flicker of doubt in this. Let me do /R 1d20. Sorry, 2d20. Plus. We'll do 1. Wow. Okay, that's a 5 and a 2.
This guy's trash. I should have picked a different guy.
You see the guy like look at Father Morgan, and he starts to nod.
My aunties,
yeah,
I failed you.
he starts to nod, and he's like, you know, that makes so much sense now. That, you know, he looks back at Callista. He like gently pats him on the shoulder. He's like, "Thank you for opening my eyes. Yeah, I don't think I would have been this connected if it wasn't for you. Thank you so much." And he turns around.
This
He
is
starts walking.
unironically a win-win. We have now either you convince someone to be skeptical, or you gain you gain standing with Father Morgan. Like
I've already
you can-
gained standing. I want skeptics.
Yeah, he walks back
this is a
towards.
win-win.
Yeah, walks back towards this group, and you can tell like he's talking with them, but he's more engaged with them now. Like he's more fully into it. You fully convert someone.
Fuck.
No, this is good, see. He's trusting you even more.
Listen,
how
I'm a
we-
cleric who doesn't want to convert people, okay?
Sometimes to make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs.
The egg did not break, the egg gained a stronger shell.
That omelet is can't be
You've made an
cooked in
omelet for your
hard-boiled.
enemy, but that only means that they'll trust you more.
I don't
No?
I'll fucking drug his omelet. I don't care.
That is what we are doing. You're drugging it with false trust. He trusts you further, therefore when the betrayal comes it will be all the more unforeseen.
Be so fucking
I don't know, I'm
sick.
struggling with the metaphors here. Just get what I'm putting down, please.
Alright, yeah, as you do that, we're gonna look over at fucking Ortus.
I was gonna say, as I've got one more trick to save that fuck up, but
Oh, I'm curious
go
what you
back.
got.
Once he starts believing,
Mhm.
is there a way, just out of pure pettiness, Callista can dispel magic on him to make the enhanceability go away, and thus make him go, "Hey, why was I suddenly influenced to believe that? I didn't like that."
You are welcome to do that. I believe enhance ability just basically makes you a little bit more wise, able to see things, and he failed his insight roll. So as you
That's what I
dispel,
was figuring.
yeah, as you dispel ability, he like looks around for a little bit, and he goes, "Huh, I feel like I was more wise a second ago. Well,
Yeah.
just means I know what I was doing a couple seconds ago." Just leans into it.
He just believes it even more.
I chose the dumbest bitch in the cult. Oh my god. I chose the flat earther.
Recognition like that one comes from direct charm cells. Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
what
oh,
I
I'm,
was gonna
Yes, in a
go
world where the
for.
gods are confirmed to exist.
maybe I was just wiser 5 minutes ago. Well, better believe what I believed 5 minutes ago. Fucking fantastic. All right.
I was gonna say, like, if he failed while he was more wise, how is removing that wisdom gonna help? It doesn't.
I don't know, I'm sulking.
So we're gonna look over at Ortus and Grail. Ortus, you kind of walk through the doors. Andros like scares down, kind of still invisible and like scares to the side. So hopefully not be seen by Pride. I'm assuming Grail, you're kind of walking behind Ortus, or
Yeah, I mean, we obviously cannot walk side by side. The door can barely fit the broad shoulders of one of us, let alone two.
it's just both you walk through the wall.
I guess it also makes sense for me to walk behind so that I can, like, guarantee there's enough room for Andreas to, like, duck down.
Oh.
You know, otherwise, if it's super packed, then, you know, Andreas would, like, fling back to get underneath the door and then, like, whack and probably knock out some poor fucker behind them.
So why?
Probably. There's a suspiciously horn-shaped hole in someone's head and they've just been lobotomized.
Jesus. As you guys walk in, you guys do see Pride there. It's like 2 or 3 other people who are sitting there kind of like watching the church stuff from the window. Just kind of eating what appears to be dinner. Pride is talking to the bartender, just having a general conversation. You're not quite sure what small talk they're discussing, but they're just discussing something or another. As you guys walk in, the bartender looks up and says he'll be right with you. Pride doesn't even turn.
Okay.
Is he drinking?
He seems to be drinking something.
he already
Not quite
drinking?
sure what.
Damn already. Okay. Ortus is just gonna sit at the bar and wait a little bit until he finishes his drink.
Okay. Yeah. The bartender will walk over. He'll get you a mug of ale, basically. Sees Grail, nods, and says, "Would you like something else?"
Kind of like if I look around, are most people drinking, or like are many people drinking? Like, is that a culture here?
Most of the folks who are sitting at the bar, which is currently Ortus, Pride, and like 1 or 2 other people, they're all drinking. Those who are inside like booths and stuff, they seem to be just eating meals, and like one of them has a drink with them, but for the most part, it's like washed down whatever food they're eating.
Okay, I guess I was just making sure that it wasn't sort of one of those situations where drinking is just suddenly like religiously not common. I'll drink then.
Okay.
Girl will just like order a drink.
Cool.
Just to kind of like fit in. Be weird
Yeah,
just
he
sitting
hands
around doing
you
nothing.
just an ale as you sit down next to Ortus. The bartender walks back to Pride. They continue having some small talk about probably like the land or farmland or something of that sort. Bartender Pride just kind of like moves his mug out, and the bartender starts to go to fill it back up.
God damn.
He hasn't yet, so you're welcome to step in if you'd like.
Yeah. Ortus will turn to him and go, "You look like a man who could use another drink. Can I buy you one?"
I love the implication that like Otis is acting like he doesn't know who Pride is.
Yeah, Pride
Which just makes this
Pride
even
like
funnier.
turns to the side a little bit. And you could see that like general like look that he has on him whenever he's talking to someone that obviously he sees as like below him or some degree. And he looks at
So
Ortus,
the permanent look on his face.
pretty much. So he looks at Ortus, and he looks at Ortus and he's like, "You remind me of someone. You know that I feel like I've seen someone similar to you before. Are you hitting on me?"
Are you receiving it?
Happy Pride Month, Percy!
Fuck, great.
just
Not
for
if-
Pride Month, instead of doing a roll for Gator, since he is Pride himself, can he just be wearing his flag boldly?
He's a man
Just
who
over top of
believes
his
in
normal
himself
clothes.
more than anything else.
So he's just got a shirt of like himself printed over and over and over again.
Honestly,
Oh my
that
god, is
is
it the
probably...
Sam Regal Infinity shirt that he does?
Oh, Jesus.
Ortus is not if you don't want me to, I guess. No, you just.
Not if you don't want me to.
He doesn't even say no. He's kind of down.
It makes it.
Well,
it
he's
it
trying
makes
to
it
think of if flirting like works, then it works.
He like
Sorry.
looks over Tooth for a second. At Grail, you see for the first time, he slowly looks up and down Ortuz.
Sizing him up. Come on, this is like the peak of human beauty, allegedly. If he's into men, he's into Ortus.
He's like, is this a top or a bottom that's approached me?
He exclusively does top work, so he's like, He's like looking at he's like looking at his drink. He's looking back for Ortus, and he goes,
top this hunk?
Would he go for reluctant bottom?
he's like looking at he like looks at Ortus's arms, and he goes, "Not the worst thing I've ever tried being with. I'll give you a chance."
Ortus, it is essential to the mission. You must let Percy clap your cheeks.
No.
We know that Ortus has a bakery. I'm sorry, but he's gonna have to raid it, okay, Ortus?
Taking one for the team, and by one I mean Percy.
No, it looks like you got a hard job, so, you know. Whenever I have a rough day, I like to have a drink. I just thought you might want another.
Conversation's
With
already
men.
talking about things being hard and rough, I see.
Shut
He looks at Ortus, looks back at his drink. He just goes, "Yeah, it's been quite a difficult time. Around the whole town, it's always weighs on you a little bit."
Running a whole town. What?
Hmm.
Are you? Oh shit. Yeah, it does sound like a tough job.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not know who I am?
No.
He turns to you, full body turns, he was just turning his head previously, but he full body turns to you and looks at you. He goes, "You don't know this?"
No. Who are you?
I'm sure your friend over there can tell you who I am, can't you, sir?
Is he talking to me?
Yeah.
Grail pretends not to hear.
I'm Percival Pride, ruler of the city.
Oh, yeah, I've heard your name around. I'm Ortus, nice to meet you. And he goes to shake his hand.
He looks at your hand for a solid minute straight, staring at your hand as you just hold it out, and he's staring at it. You can see almost the cogwheels in his brain of should I?
Not a shaker? How about a fist bump?
A what?
Oh god, Ortus is gonna teach him how to fist bump now? He's learning all kinds of things today.
Clunk your fists together with the fist bump.
He stares at you, and for the first time, Andros, you see him have genuine confusion going across his face.
Only Ortus. Only Ortus can do this.
Why? No, I can shake your hand. He reaches out his hand and gently puts his hand in yours and shakes it. You can tell it's a very practiced shake. It's a shake that he's had with thousands of people in the past that's been refined and perfected to be a handshake. It's honestly quite a disappointing handshake to you.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely need a drink.
I'm sorry?
I'm really...
Don't be sorry. That...
Don't be sorry.
You're a very strange man, you know that?
Yeah. I've been told.
Right. Bartender, get to... What do you like drinking?
Anything. It's I just want a lot of it.
Okay. Bartender, give me a strong dwarven ale. Bartender
Yeah,
raises
that-
his eyebrow and looks at Ortus for a moment before looking back and just shrugging. I assume if you enjoy drinking, you'll enjoy dwarven ale.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Bartender like reaches under the bar. He pulls out like a bottle of. It's really dark looking alcohol. Like it's real dark, and he like pours a little bit. It's a little bit thicker than you imagine most alcohol to be. This is this isn't a dwarven ale you've seen very often. This appears to be like a really high shelf dwarven ale, which you know, the higher shelf dwarven ale you go, the stronger this motherfucker gets.
You're gonna
Yeah.
get.
This, just on the smell of it, you can tell it's some hefty duty alcohol. And he like slides it across to you, so he grabs one of his own. He just downs it, puts it down. Not a face, not a reaction, not a movement from him.
I see. Ortus will try and do the same.
All right, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Can I go find a corner that's within 60 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Become no longer invisible when I'm hidden,
Mhm.
and I want to cast guidance on Ortus.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. That will give you. Yeah.
Plus, is it?
It's
what's
plus
Constitution
3
say?
from Grail, and then guidance gives
It's,
you.
plus- A 1d4.
Yeah. So plus 3 plus
Okay,
1d4.
so.
Mhm.
Do you?
You can
want me to
just roll it and then
my-
roll 1d4, and we'll calculate.
Okay. And put plus 3 on it as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy.
So 6
Yeah.
plus 3, 9 plus 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
That's
All right.
Not bad.
That's a
That
12.
helped you. That really helped you, honestly.
That did, honestly. So you
Damn, if
drink
only I
it.
rolled higher.
Yeah, this shit punches you in the nose. Like you swig it, you attempt to make like no face to it, and it legitimately, as you try swallowing, feels like someone just like cracked the knuckles and just slammed their fist directly into your face. You almost spit it out, but you managed to like swallow it. It burns the whole way down. This is not gentle alcohol. This is fuck me up so I don't remember tomorrow alcohol.
Okay. Or two scenario. Whew. Yeah, that'll definitely fucking hit you if you have too much. How much can you
Right.
drink of this?
Some nights I drink the whole bottle.
Prove it.
It's gonna,
No subtlety at all.
this
love it.
motherfucker turns slowly in the chair and makes direct eye contact with you. And he goes, "The fuck you just say to me?"
I said, prove it. I don't believe you could drink a whole bottle of that.
He looks
Drink.
dumbfounded, legitimately confuzzled. As he just stares at you and he just goes, "Huh. You're the first person who has ever told me that. Wow.
Well,
You're either incredibly stupid or one of the bravest people
Yep.
I've ever met.
yeah.
I'm glad we got that out of the way. Bartender, get 2 bottles."
Two.
Bartender
Oh, shit.
grabs another bottle, pours 2 shots of it, puts the glasses out to both of you, puts the bottles in front of you, and Pride goes, "We're going to drink all this, the complete entirety of it. If you manage to still be on your feet by the time we're done, you get to come back to my cabin."
I don't want to be on my feet, but okay.
That's the bit you have issue with, not the going home shit-faced with the sin of pride who thinks you are flirting with
if
him.
I'm not on my feet, I won't go home.
As a side note, every drink that Ortus makes from now on,
Uh-huh.
I am casting guidance.
Fair enough, fair enough. So like he like shows over to you, he goes, "So tell me about yourself. As he then takes another swig. This one I'm gonna have him roll for. 1d20. Wow.
Yes. Yes.
All right, roll me your saving throw again. It's just do 1d.
Oh, I just rolled an ability check before.
Sorry, Pride, you're bottoming tonight.
Yeah, I should have rolled a saving throw before. But if I rolled a saving throw, it would have been +7. Not +3.
I honestly believe that Percy is a power bottom.
All right, so plus.
He needs
okay,
to be
plus,
in control, but he also wants someone else to do the work for him. That is my logic here.
Yeah.
+10 plus 1d4.
Yeah. Oh my god.
+10. So it's 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 1d4.
Yeah. Normally,
That won't
guidance
be as
doesn't
bad.
work because it's a ability check, not a saving throw. But in this case specifically, I'm gonna let go. But yes, that'd be
12.
11 plus
No,
2. Yeah. So, because it's a critical fail, I do like pulling the critical fails in. But you both got a
Yes.
critical fail. You are
Yes.
shockingly less fucked up than he is from the second drink. As you both drink this thing, he once again has very little like visual effect to him as he puts it down. He is swaying ever so slightly though. You try drinking it a second time. Grail can hear next to you the sound of you desperately attempting to keep this thing down and not vomit all over the fucking table desk. This feels like he is actively trying to crawl up your throat and is punching you the entire way up. The fact that you're able to not throw this up is incredible, as you are in your head punching this shit down your throat. It is a fight for your life, and he's swaying a little bit.
Well, if you if you really want to know, because yes, you know, what did he ask? Who I am? What I'm about? What did he ask?
He said, "Tell me something about yourself." You're like, yeah.
I used to be. Fuck. Sorry, it made me not be able to think for a second.
Yeah, it does that.
I used to be in the military. There you go. There's some. What about you?
I see. Yeah, I don't really have too much of a past to go into. Oof, it's hit me a lot harder than it usually does tonight. What you put in this, bartender? Extra alcohol? Huh. It's like... Anyways, I don't remember too much of my past. I have like people I interact with. Started to learn about the town. Figured it was a nice shithole to fix up and take care of, and people were... He kind of looks at the other two people who are sitting in the bar. People. Met Father Morgan. That was the time. Alright, roll me... You guys are going pretty hard on the drinks at this point. Roll me another
We're
one
doing
real
it
quick.
again? Please, come on. Ooh,
Alright,
that's not
well,
bad.
you know, he's still keeping going. You're keeping
Plus
going
10,
harder than he is.
23, and 1d4. 1, okay, 24.
Yeah. He is significantly more... Like, both of you are like a quarter into the bottles at this point, and he's like actively swaying now. Like, you can tell he's pretty drunk. You are able to get down now, and honestly,
Getting used to it.
the fight of it going down your throat is more of a struggle than you being drunk right now. Try to actually drink this shit is harder to do than think. You are less drunk as you are desperately trying not to throw up in front of him. It's not
blood's
bad
going to his brain,
alcohol,
so
but
he's
it's
just not
not
getting drunk.
smooth. It's not smooth in the slightest. It really is a fight. The fact that he's doing this without even making a face is insane to you. But he's like,
Are
hey.
you sure this isn't?
Oh, what?
There you go. You go.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I spent a long time wandering back and forth, and I got time, Father Morgan. He's like, let's start town. And I was like, sure, I guess, you know. I can start towns if I want to, you know. I'm good at what, and I just did it, you know. You know, what about you? You look like a man with, he kind of like reaches over and like just kind of pats your bicep with arms.
Arms.
Yeah, astute observation, mate. I do have them.
Good, what I do.
No, I understand what you mean about fixing stuff up. I'm personally somewhat of a blacksmith.
I see. Yeah.
It seems to be hitting you a lot harder than you said it would.
Blacksmithing? Or...
Nope, the alcohol, mate.
Oh, yeah. You get used to, this. Sometimes.
Ah.
Yeah. Hey.
Well,
Drink more.
all right.
It just shoves a fuck. He takes a long swig.
Come on. No, nearly in at 20 plus 10.
You are easily beating him in terms of drinking, but he is somehow he's keeping up with you more than anything
22?
else. Yeah, as
No, 25 because of plus 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
25.
plus the plus 1. Yeah, he's keeping up with you. You're once you're able to like get past the fist fight with this fucking alcohol, you're going strong. This isn't as strong as some like the heavy duty shit you've dealt with. It was much smoother back then, so you drink way more too. But this shit is it's punching you in the stomach more than anything. You are like swaying now a little bit, like you're kind of like leaning against like Grail a little bit. You are drunk, but like you can handle your alcohol so goddamn well. He is also swaying considerably at this point, but he's still very lucid. Like he's still like very like he's moving right. He's like talking. He's like made a little bit of small talk. Like he's still very functional. And you guys are like halfway down this bottle at this point. Like you're pretty far down the bottle. And he's just like, yeah, you're a blacksmith. You got arms, got a sword. You do venture, or you just sit back and shit in a bucket while you break some steel.
Lately I've been traveling around. I killed a dragon a couple of days ago. That was pretty fun.
Kill a dragon. Oh yeah, dragon. Yeah, dragon's pretty cool.
They are pretty cool. It was quite a challenge, but
saw a dragon.
how many
once.
other people in this bar have tried this?
2, I think.
Should we have a laugh and see how many other people can handle it?
Yeah. You hear your friend over there. He points to Grail. have him drink an amount. Yeah, drink, buddy, drink.
Hey.
As much as Grail hates this guy, Grail will not have his pride challenged.
It's like, yeah, I bet your friend can't drink. Fucking bitch over there.
This man's fucking plastered.
He is
If Grail
fucking
had a point
plastered
more
as
wisdom,
hell.
he would not fall for this, but he does not.
It's like, fuck you, I can
Serve
drink.
it up, bartender.
Bartender looks at you with like a, what the fuck? And like, he reaches out for another bottle because he doesn't want to interfere with the 2 bottles that you guys have. He pulls out a bottle and he like pours it into your thing. It's a good, amount. And he like pushes the glass over to you and he goes, just a fair warning, if you don't drink a lot, don't spill on my bar.
Don't spit on the bar.
Yeah.
Did he say?
Yeah, he's just assuming you're going to, like, try swallowing it and just immediately spit on his bar, and he's like, don't spill my fucking bar.
I will not spit on your bar, provided you do not insult me like that again.
He shrugs. Alright, roll me a constitution saving throw.
Ortus is gonna hold up his bottle and go, here's to not fucking spitting it up.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh no! So close.
Plus your
2, and then
3.
it's plus. Yeah, 3,
So-
so 14.
That's a 14. You're having the same issues that Ortuz had at the beginning, where you trying to drink it is like fist fighting yourself, trying to force it down your throat, and it's a difficult battle. You nearly lose at one point, and like fucking Ortuz, roll your 1 too.
Where's my mouse not working? There we go.
Oh my god, he's just getting the most average fucking rolls that the man has ever
Come
seen.
on.
Oh
No!
boy!
Oh no!
Oh boy! All right.
So that's what, 12 again?
Yeah. As you like drink your sip, like you're desperately attempting to swallow it. You see where two is like kind of swaying next to you. He grabs it and just starts downing the whole fucking thing. And you see Pride looking at the two of you, looking at his bottle, and he refuses to be beaten. So he grabs the fucker. He starts downing the whole goddamn thing too. Both of them have their bottles just turned up, and it's just like flowing down. And Ortuz, you are having the worst night right now. Like trying to drink this, like it's you're trying to prove yourself, or whatever. You're trying to get his approval, or whatever. You get about 4 swallows in, most of the bottle has been emptied, and you are desperately trying to keep this shit down. You take like a solid minute to drink the last bit of this as you're just struggling to not throw this back up. As Grail's next to you, also struggling to not throw up, because this shit, it doesn't even, it's not, for Grail, it's not just that it's fighting him, it tastes like shit too. Like for a hardcore drinker.
1d4?
Nah. For a hardcore drinker, this shit, it tastes bad, but, it's workable. Grail is not a hardcore drinker, to the best of my
It is
knowledge.
not. No.
So, this shit tastes awful, and it hits you like a train. So you're both, like, sitting there... Huh?
Technically use, like, second wind to, like, get a second wind and finish it down easier.
I love that.
You know
so
what?
good.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You're like struggling to get the
literally
last...
attacking the bottle.
Yeah, you got like a solid like 6-7 ounces left in the bottle, and you're trying to like get down, and you're like you second wit, you finally get down as Grail like finally gets this one down too, and you see Percy like put his thing down. You don't feel good, Ortus. You feel awful. You feel like someone has been fighting a war inside of your stomach with chainsaws, just like stabbing into. It's awful. It's not a good drinking time. This was not a good drink to be. This is a I hate myself kind of alcohol. I don't want to be awake tomorrow alcohol. And you don't drink these very often because you don't hate yourself this much.
No, Big doesn't hate himself at all.
Yeah, this is an awful feeling. And you see like Percy like swaying as he's like, oh, you're not even that drunk. You're just desperately trying not to vomit all over this dude's counter because he might punch you.
Do you think the second wind saved me a little bit?
A little bit. That's the main reason you're keeping it down with that natural one.
I fucking got it down.
It's like, hey,
Like I said I would.
very impressed. Oh yeah. I told you I could drink the whole
At
thing.
this point.
Does it normally feel like you're getting stabbed in the stomach?
Yeah, it's the good part about it. I mean, usually you're too
Roll it
drunk to
again.
notice the stabbing, and you kind of just like goes
Oh,
through
man. I'm getting slightly worse.
you. Oh boy.
Point less.
Bartender like puts the drink in front, like the bottle in front of me. He's like, You really want to?
My honor has been challenged. I shan't
Shall we-
allow that.
Shall we cheer for him?
Hey, fucking bitch can't hold it all the way down. Yeah, try to see. What is he doing?
Grail. Grail. Grail.
I'll cast
Grail.
guidance on Grail as well.
Grail. Roll me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Another one. Oh, sorry,
Well.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll roll the second one and we take the lowest then.
Yeah. This is for the
Probably
whole
not.
bottle that you're trying to knock
It's not
down.
great.
The whole
That is-
bottle?
Okay, well that's not the worst thing. Roll me 1d4 as well.
Yes.
That's 11 plus. That's a 12. So you are drinking the whole bottle essentially. You're just skipping through like 1-2 shots in the bottle. Now you grab this bottle, and you upturn it, and you start drinking it. It's like fire going down your throat. This is like drinking mud water if it was on fire and filled with piss. It does not feel good, does not smell good, does not sound good to you as you're drinking it, but you're getting it down. Every last ounce you're getting down, and you hate yourself for every second that it's going down. You despise the fact that you're in this position every second that it's just going down. Weirdly enough, just holding it up above your head, letting it flow, it goes down smoothly. This might be because it is punching you every second of the way down, and your throat can't handle it. But it's going down
Grell's drinking.
smoothly.
As Grell's drinking it, Ortus is going to sing that, like, you guys might not know it, but it's more like an Australian, New Zealand, like, pub thing. It's like, we like to drink with Grail, because Grail is our mate.
And Pride is just like singing with you. His voice actually carries a really good tune, even though he's extremely drunk. And yeah, Grail, roll me a wisdom saving throw to see if your brain is functional, or yeah, I don't know how functional you're going to be at this point since you are not a heavy drinker. Holy shit! What the fuck?
What'd you roll, buddy?
Nat 20!
Yes! Yes!
All right, no,
Like,
what?
just the pain. The pain is the only thing I am feeling right now.
Yeah, no,
Grail
this
can take some pain.
you fought a dragon. You have felt it beating the shit out of you. You have been electrocuted on multiple occasions. You've been drugged, you've been sliced, you've been battered and bruised, you have seen the cosmos of the universe, and all of it feels like it's condensed into raw pain in your stomach right now. But you are a soldier beyond anything else. You will not have good dreams tonight, but you are not drunk.
I was having nightmares anyway. Let's go!
Pride's just like, bitch drank the whole thing. Wow. I might have to stop calling you bitch.
Looks
I don't remember your name
we
though.
both beat your challenge.
Did you say you forgot
What's-
my name?
What's your friend's
We were just
name?
yelling it. We were just yelling it. It was
yeah.
Grail.
Nah,
Grail's
Grail.
going to pretend to be drunk at this point because he wants to feel like he wants to lure Pride into a
Included.
sense of security.
Oh.
Because like if he's acting completely normal, then Pride's obviously going to be kind of like I don't know, maybe sus or on guard. But if Grail's acting drunk, then he feels like it's a better way to sort of fit in.
Yeah.
Would Ortus have the lake wine on him?
The what on him?
The lake wine, you know, the serpents.
The mega
Like, would he have, like, a bottle with him?
moonshine.
I
Mega
believe you had the
moonshine.
casket over in Mel's place, but if you wanted to, you probably could just like taken a bottle and like filled up a little bit and just had it in your bag if you
Yeah,
wanted
because
to.
I'd assume Ortus would be like, oh, I'm taking some of this with me.
Yeah. Like you had a whole ass keg of
Bartender.
it. So,
Can you get us a couple shot glasses?
he kind of like stares at you for a second, looks at the three of you, stares more at you, and he goes, "Are you functional enough to drink?"
Yeah. and he's gonna
He's the
go into his
leader
backpack.
of this town. Are you really going to go against his wishes?
Yeah, fuck you. Give me. I don't know what the fuck. What you need shot glasses? Are we gonna buy another drink? What we doing, bitch? Wait, no, you're cool.
Ortiz is gonna go into his backpack, and
Oh.
he's gonna grab the bottle and go, "You mind if we bring our own booze?"
Oh, well, it's less money I have to spend, I suppose. Oh, that's not
You don't
bitch
get
wine.
shit for free.
No, I don't get for
You don't-
free.
you
It's
don't-
have to trade money.
What? You own this town. Why did you get shit for free?
Because money has to flow. Well, I suppose you don't really know how economics works, do you? You see, money flows, and then money flows back, and then money
Drunk
does like a
Rob.
thing, and like it flows, and I get money, and I flow money. Yeah.
Alright, well, this is on the house, meaning me, so let's
It's
have
from
one.
you. I know it's not bitch wine. You can fucking do the hard stuff, yeah. The bartender just like slowly pulls out 3
A
glasses.
sea leviathan.
You'll fucking see the man. Hey, you guys aren't bitches, I guess. Cool guy and Grill.
Unfortunately, the dragons we killed did
I
not
love
give
that
up.
he thinks Ortiz is cool.
That's what I.
Adrian is just watching this from the fucking corner and is just completely astounded by what he's seeing. He's just like, is this really fucking working?
Just like,
This
cool
plan was
guy
such a great idea.
and Grill, Gruel, yeah, Gruel and cool
Greg.
guy, yeah, the dragon killer thing, sea serpent.
Greg.
I found a lot of weird stuff. Give me the fucking drink. Bartender like spreads out the glass and he's like, "Is that a wine? Is that what kind of alcohol is that?"
You have a taste. We don't really know.
Bartender shrugs and puts a 4th glass on the table. He's no way is. Alright, you felt the 4 glasses?
Mhm.
Alright. Felt the 4, bartender like grabs it, kinda shakes around a little bit, takes like a sip of it, puts it back down and goes, "Wow. Some aged shit." He like full on like one tiny like sip of it is what he drank. The fucking pride like grabs him and he goes, "Alright. We're gonna give cheers. With what you care about, cool dude?"
Swords.
Or fucking praise be to swords and shit, I guess. Yeah, drink this and go back to my fucking shack and I don't know.
Is
Sound,
Rail coming
sure.
too? Since he.
You
he got
know,
challenged as well?
more, yeah. He was a bitch originally, but you know, two guys with arms, yeah.
I roped Grail into this.
Grail is on board with this. This is like an opportunity to, I don't know, like further the mission, basically. You know thy enemy. The man who knows both thy enemy and thyself is will win every battle, no matter the odds. Yeah,
Yeah.
This world's equivalent of Sun Tzu said that.
Flirt with thy enemy. Go
I
back to
think
thy
he knows a
enemy's
little
home
bit
while
more
it's
about
drunk.
war than you.
Jesus. Alright. He takes a thick ass swig of his thing. Both of you guys do your Constitution saving throws.
Ah, you lucky.
Oh, he
Can I
is
put guidance on each of them?
sure.
Might be not be terrible again.
Yo, alright, we're up.
Okay.
That's a
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
not bad, not bad.
it's like 19 after my mod, and then
Yeah.
plus
yeah.
I get guidance
3.
as well. Yo, 21 total.
Okay. Yeah.
Plus
I
3
fuck with that.
plus 5.
You both have the
21
exact
total.
same number.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Yeah. So you guys both is beyond wasted at this point. He like drinks it. He's like, "Oh, that's some good shit. Oh yeah." As he's like swirling it. He's like he's like, "Ugh." And he's like pressing against his temple. He's like, "It feels like the ocean. It feels so cold."
Well,
it's good
we
shit.
got it from a lake, and a sea serpent that had it. Would you like to keep the bottle? It can be my treat.
Keep the bottle. Yeah. Remind me of you if I don't want to get drunk again. All right, Martin, we're outies. And he like finishes the drink, pushes it, stands up, and he's like wobbling. He's like, "To me, arms."
Come on, Grail.
Perhaps I was wrong about you, Percival.
Maybe
Don't say that.
it was wrong about you
Grail
too.
pretending to be drunk, remember?
Maybe I was wrong about you too, Gruel. You seem you seem something. I can't see you at the moment, so just it's like his eyes are closed. He's just like, just to my shack. Someone arranged all the books, called me a fuckface, and it was weird.
Are you
Do you need
is your
help
shack
getting
perhaps
back?
haunted?
Is it haunted? I usually kill the
I do
ghosts.
not know. You tell me.
To find if
You
there's
can kill
ghosts in
ghosts.
there. Yeah. Ghosts appear, and I say fuck you, and then I like magic ghost that, and then they like ghost, and then they ghost, you know? Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well, you're gonna have to lead the way. We don't really know where you live.
Be in a shack, and you bit the fucking gold. What? Did you bite my gold statue?
Me? Oh.
It's
Yeah,
your
I want
father
to see if it
Morgan
was
said.
real, because I've seen a lot of fake gold.
Yeah, Morgan told me
But
big man bit my statue. You seem like the kind of man that would bite statues.
yes, sorry about
the
that.
kind of man that would bite statues.
It is insane that you have a statue of gold of yourself. That is really cool to see. Not a lot of people have painted gold statues.
Thanks. He starts walking out the bar with the both of you. He's like, "Hey, yeah, I made it myself. You know, it's special. I don't remember how I made it exactly, but a lot of people say it's unnecessary. But you know, I think it collects adoration. You know, is the cool stuff like collects and collects, and
What?
it collects. Yeah.
Why didn't
Can I,
you make it flexing?
Was that Andros?
I was gonna ask, can I follow them out after casting invisibility in a corner somewhere where no one
Oh,
can
yeah.
see me, and I'm just follow them right out.
Yeah. He's like, I made it flex because the statue is just standing there staring at you. It's awkward, man. It's just flexing like that. I just think it's a normal piece of thing.
Is it actually flexing?
Yeah, like one arm is like on the hip, and that's the one that you bit the hand of. The other one is like doing like a cool like arm like flex pose and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I would have done that too. So
He collects, and then people think, you know, don't look twice, that, you know, and then they think that the flex isn't important, the statue is important, it collects, you know.
collects what?
People collect, not people. It collects.
Is he spilling something at the moment?
He's like stumbling forwards, and he's like, it collects. love or some bullshit. It collects, man. Eh, they love me, and it collects.
This.
Hey, you know what, Sly? People love you.
Yeah.
Big arms.
Yeah. You're really focused on them.
Have almost as big as my arms. He like flexes. Your arms are clearly larger than his. Yeah, I appreciate arms. Ugh.
Fair enough.
He's like halfway to the shack. It's taking guys a long while to walk this small distance to a shack because he's stumbling over. He's like, oh, that hit me so
watching
hard.
this and it's just like annoyed that it's taking so much longer now.
It's like, man. He keeps walking until he hits like the back of the shack, and he's like feeling the wall. He's like, where did I put the door? Where did I? Yeah, he like pulls out like basically a set of keys, and he starts stabbing into the wood. It's like, where did I put the door?
I so want to do something, but I feel like he'd get mad.
What you want to do?
Don't kick his door down.
I was gonna kick the wall down.
No.
It's like, where's my doors? Wood. He like puts his hand to the side, and he just kind of like puts his hand on Truce's face, and he's like, it's not wood. Oh.
Do you want me to kick it down?
No, I just need to find a door. You can see a door, right?
Yes.
You know what doors are, right? Yeah, go find me the door, Hands.
Okay. I'm guessing Mortus can find it pretty easily.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side of the building.
So, mate, we're on the back, I think.
Ah. Where's the front?
Probably around the other side.
Ah, hey. That's why they're your party. You're the smart one, I think. He starts walking around the building. Oh, yeah.
You're the smart one. Mortus's face lights up. He's never heard such a compliment.
He like walks right, goes to the door, he shoves the key at the door for like a solid minute or two, finally like opens, and he's like, I'll go to my humble abode. And he flicks his hand, and like a small lantern like lights up. Has a nice suit for 3 people. We can take turns.
At what?
Aren't you flirting with me?
A little, but I think Grail is more into you.
When they're walking inside, I want to slip in with them into the building.
No, you don't want to watch this.
Let's see how plastered this motherfucker is real quick. 2d20 plus 5.
Oh my god.
Is that 4? That is in fact a 4, so that's a 9. He's like, just take off. Where isn't he to take off? And he just falls over onto his ridiculously large sized bed and just passes out. You guys pumped enough alcohol into him that if you guys were Andrus' size, you'd be dead. The fact that both of you are still functional is incredible. The fact that the only thing stopping you from being drunk is sheer unbridled pain It's wild. Both of you roll just a flat Constitution check, by the way.
Ready?
See how well you're faring
or
with
saving throw?
pain. Just a check. All right, yeah. You somehow the years of pain you guys have fought through, mentally and physically speaking, have prepared you for this exact moment where everything in your body is desiring you to vacate your stomach in whatever way possible, but you're fighting that. You're fighting it like you're in a gladiatorial arena, and you have two-fist vengeance and goddamn pain in your heart and soul. So you guys are still functioning.
Oh,
He's out.
All right.
You almost killed him.
Ortus is gonna turn to Grail. What the fuck do we do now?
Grail is so like we're in his bedroom, right? And that is separate from like.
No,
there are multiple rooms in the house, right?
shack is just one room, basically. His bed's over
Oh,
on
it
the
is one
left
room.
side.
Oh.
It's a fairly large
studio.
room. Yeah, it's a fairly large
not
studio.
gonna
His
remember
bed's
this,
over on
right?
the left side. The trapdoor thing is partially hidden on the right side by like a rug or whatever.
He's not gonna remember
gonna-
this in the
Am I
moment,
aware
right?
of the trapdoor?
You can kind of see a little bit of it, kind of like sticking out
I
from
mean,
under
more
the
like
rug.
was I told about it because like was it
Feel like
Odette
Odette
found it?
would have
And I
told
don't know
you.
if she shared her. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we were talking about there being a trap door and that there was someone down there.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, first things first, Grail is going to try and check if he is actually passed out or if this is an act.
As you like kind of bend down and like start checking him, he's beyond wasted. You very rarely see someone get to this level of intoxication because oftentimes to get to this level of intoxication, you have to drink enough to either almost kill you or to kill you.
So
Depending
he's
on
got
your
a
size.
goblin?
We are in the place where dying is not possible.
Yeah, you guys are feeling obscene quantities of pain because you're literally ignoring everything by just focusing on this pain. You're not entirely sure if he gives a shit about the pain, but he seems to be focusing on the drunk aspect, and that is just knocking him on his ass at this point. Arguably, the amount that you would have drunk for anyone like Callista or Andrus or most people who, don't drink a lot like Grail, this would be enough that would normally knock you out cold. The amount of alcohol content that you guys have consumed is an ungodly quantity. The amount of pain that you both are in, you're going to be feeling it for days.
Wonderful.
I would like to let Grail know I'm gonna come up to him while I'm still invisible and tap him on the shoulder as I
Scare
whisper.
the shit out of him.
Surely I know, and I'm not drunk, so
Right.
You've
He's the
heard
most reasonable
Andrus's
right now.
footsteps every now and again. You weren't aware that they popped into the house with you, but you are aware that they like popped out of the tavern with you. Yeah, you're vaguely aware of their footsteps every now and again, but once you walked into the house, you weren't aware they walked in with you.
So yeah, I'll tap on Grail's shoulder, and be like, I slipped in here.
Grail's going to
So-
like give a. He's still like not totally sure on Percy being super duper knocked out, so he's going to give like a nod, just to not acknowledge verbally.
Grail's just like, I gotta... gotta work. Okay, you say it straight
Quick,
face, Jesus
draw a
Christ.
moustache on him.
Right.
Can I go check that trap door? I just want to see if it is a lock.
It
door.
does not appear to be locked.
Okay. I won't mess with it any further.
Fair enough. His house is
Just not
fairly
little.
nice. There's a bookshelf, there's a desk, there's what appears to be a journal that may or may not be a autobiography written by him.
Such a prideful dick, man.
Couple other odds and ends around,
I'll I'll go let Grail know that the trap door is not locked.
Okay.
Just whisper to him.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Ortuz, Grail, he's passed out, you know.
I'm checking that trap door then, if it's not locked.
Yep. As you walk over, you kind of move the rug off of it. Yeah, you can lift it easily. There's no lock to it. Apparently, he just believed that no one would be able to get in there without his permission, which is true. No one's gotten in there without his permission, with the exception of Odette. But,
Before I move the rug, I just want to like take a note of what it looks like, so I can make sure that I put the rug back to how it looked.
Should we let Andrus look just in case the people down there are awake? The person down there is awake, and they might be a snitch. We don't know if they'd like.
He might be a snitch.
Yeah, I can go down first. I'll go down first as long as he opens it though.
Yeah, I'll open it.
All right, cool. As you open it, it's a cold like breeze that moves up. Honestly, makes like Andros kind of shiver standing over it.
And I will, once the door is open, I'm gonna fucking climb my way down there.
All right.
Quietly, very quietly.
You start climbing your way down, and as you get to the very bottom, you see what Odette, her unseen servant had drawn, which is this humanoid. You're not quite sure what race, if any, it is, but it's some kind of humanoid. Approximately about 5'10" if he was standing on his both feet. Face is pretty hard to define. There's no real definitive facial features that he has. No hair, just kind of like chained to the wall. There's like 2 chains that are wrapped around its neck, and like the chains lead over to the wall and are bedded into the wall. They are kneeling almost in prayer with their hands like kind of clasped in front of them, and their head bowed. They seem to be muttering something, but you're not sure what it is or what language it is.
Can I get closer to try and understand what he's saying? You're listening carefully to what he's saying.
Yeah, let me look at your languages. So as you walk forwards, every now and again you catch a little bit of abyssal, and maybe a little bit of infernal, but most of it just seems to be nonsense words.
Do I know what words in particular?
The bits that you can
Like
catch in
anything that
abyssal and infernal is something similar to like pray, live, life, death, and then I would probably also say the end comes for us all. That one is in infernal specifically.
What would I need to roll to get an idea of what that, if that comes from any religious background? Or
You can roll
I know.
religion if you want to. Who will pray for you? God damn.
hell yeah.
Alrighty.
20.
You, to the best of your knowledge, there's 2 possibilities for this. Either A, this is a very, very old religion. Like, so old that, like, your death cult is, like, close in age to it. Because you vaguely remember this kind of infernal phrasing from some of the places that you have been told about that were eradicated long time ago. The second one is that this is a religion to pride.
Or just downright both, honestly, at this point.
Could be
knowing
both.
what pride is.
Yeah. Alright, while you are down there, before we end, we're gonna look at Odette and Callista for a second. Odette, the last, probably, I would say, an hour that they've been drinking, fucking pride to death, And, Callista is standing there. She's, has the person come up, and they go back down, and the sermon just kind of goes for a little while. Are you just watching Callista this whole time? What are you doing during all this?
Well, I was outside the city, remember? Because I took the gold outside the city.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess she would have come back into the city at some point.
Mm-hmm.
She probably saw the guys doing the drink challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she'll hang around outside the church,
Okay.
loitering.
Loitering. Cool. Alright. Yeah, the, after a good, hour or two, nighttime has fallen, the moon has started to risen, and the townspeople have dispersed for the most part, to go back to their homes and houses and try to get some sleep. Father Morgan has bid both Callista and Penny goodnight as he walks back into the church as well to his own area residence. Penny is obviously hyper, excited, overjoyed, and shaking Callista's hand, and very happy that Callista is such an open mind. I would say, Odette, you'd be next. You'd be within walking distance of two of them if you want to walk to them.
Or I could follow Father Morgan.
You could.
No, I'll move over to Callista and Penny.
Alrighty. We will leave off on that then, where you, Penny, and Callista are interacting with one another. Andres, Ortus, and Grail are inside of the man's house, potentially with the possibility of someone walking into the house or knocking on the house or whatever. The man is half dead from alcohol content in his blood. If he could die, the alcohol would probably do it. Ortiz and Grail are definitely going to feel this in the morning when their bodies react. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have had a wonderful night listening to our lovely insanity. We are going to be, I believe, continuing this next week, Saturday. I don't think I have anything next week, Saturday. So if you guys are interested in coming on by for more D&D next week, Saturday, we are going to be doing it. Next week, Friday, we are not doing the Tyrant's Wrath sister campaign, as is my sister's or my sibling's birthday. I might be doing a stream with V Hollow on that day, depending on a few factors. If I do, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, is to be determined. But it should be pretty fun. But if you guys are interested in any of the content that I do, feel free to check out my Discord. If you guys are interested in any of my players that you guys have seen today, please go check them out. They're super cool. They're super wonderful. A lot of them stream. They are awesome, and I appreciate them greatly for being around. We are going to be raiding someone, though, which is going to be Creeper's raid suggestion, assuming that they are still live. They are. A person named It's Nuka. They're playing Fallout 76, so we're gonna pop over and say hi. I like giving love to those both in the community and those who the community suggests. So if you guys want to raid with us, feel free to copy that raid message, and we're gonna go over, pop them a love, some raid, to get them some interest and viewers, and we'll be back on Monday, ladies and gentlemen, for a lovely episode of Pokemon, where we attempt to survive, followed by Outriders, as we again attempt to survive. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Right now.